Why, hello there, everybody. It's about time we get this thing started. But before we get started, there's something that I need to make known right at the beginning, and I've mentioned it before, but I want to make sure that I get this out the way because I know a lot of you are going to be disappointed. I've mentioned before that the version of Castlevania we'll be playing is the PS4 version of the game. For people who don't know, the PS4 version of the game is based off the PSP version of Symphony of the Night, which included some new voice-acted scenes. And of course, with that came with new translations, and long story short, the famous scene at the beginning of the game is completely gone. We're not going to see it. I know that will be disappointing. It's a very famous scene, but the thing is, you've seen it plenty of times. It's easy to look up. Hell, I even thought about just playing it before starting in order to make sure that it got the recognition it deserved, but let's be honest, everyone knows it at this point. There's no point in me showing it again if you can just look it up yourselves. So we're just going to have to live with that. But then I thought, what can I do which can be unique in showing appreciation for such a scene? And that is why I am going to reenact the scene myself. You're all but bit players before me, your grand artiste. Yeah, that's right. Screw it. This is what I can add. I'm going to do it myself. If you want this damn scene, by God, you're going to get it. Stage is set, and I have been waiting my whole life for this moment. I would like to point out that I set this all up, I want to say, I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes before I had to start. That being said, there was also dinner in between, so I'm on a full stomach right now, so it probably won't affect my performance, but whatever. This is what we're doing, and you can't stop me. And I can't stop myself at this point, because now I gotta commit. So, I hope everyone's ready, because this is gonna be immortalized forever. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world! It was not by my hand I was once again given flesh. I was brought here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A little miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you! And scene. Oh, that was totally worth 40 minutes of preparing. Also, I hopefully it didn't sound like complete utter crap. But yeah. You got your scene. So, take it. Oh, man. To be honest, I actually really wanted to get a vampire costume in time, but I couldn't. Because by the time I had the idea, it was too late, and I didn't have a chance to get one. Plus, I need to save money right now, so that is something that I also decided against. I was able to get, like, a nice red drape, some candles, so there was at least a little bit of effort put in. I'd say little. It was definitely very little. Hey, Zangyatsushi, thank you for the 200 bits. Also, I'm going to have to actually fix my web camera now because I had to make it so it pointed at a completely different part. There we go. Okay, that's better than where it was. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. That's good enough for me. Alright. High-level gameplay. Hey, at least it's happened at the beginning. But yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Symphony of the Night. I have a notebook. It is full of notes for Symphony of the Night, because this game is fucking huge. Especially for a Castlevania game. Which means there is actually a lot that I need to get through. And I want to try my damnedest to find as many of the secrets as possible, which is why I actually noted a load of them down, so I wouldn't forget them off the top of my head, because there is a ton, and there will be ones that I miss, but I'll definitely try to find as many as I can during this playthrough, so... And you have that to look forward to, hopefully, because it's been a while since I played this properly to completion. In my practice run of this game, I only went up to the halfway point. So that's so once we get to the second half, that's going to be completely new to me. Because the first halfway point is where you can actually get one of the endings for the game, and I decided, you know what, I just want to see what this ending's like, because I never actually seen it. And yeah, it cut the game short, I can tell you that much for free. Oh, there's way more secrets in Symphony of the Night than Rondo of Blood. Oh, yes there is! Don't you worry. And hopefully... Like I said, I'm just trying to find as many as possible. Let me just turn myself down a little bit, make sure this is all good to go. I'm going to keep the red drape in the background of the candles. I actually kind of like that. It sets the mood a little bit. And hopefully we can get right to it. Yo, what's good, Agent Cack? Did the stream just start? Yes, it did. I implore everyone to see the very beginning of the stream when you can, because... things happen. Don't you worry, if you can't, then I'll make sure that it gets seen, because it is truly beautiful. And I'll be damned if my 40 minutes worth of effort doesn't go recognized. Better sprites than Rondo of Blood? There's a lot of new ones. There are some that are reused, though. But the biggest change that Symphony of the Night had over other previous Castlevanias is the fact that this is the first time that Metroidvania became a thing. As in, basically, either looking at the Metroid way of doing level/map design with a big interconnected world, but instead being a castle, and having, you know, warp points, save points, secrets, various things you can, you know, find and discover, which made the term Metroidvania popular. One of the two games that created the genre, exactly. Oh, and by the way, as we get started here, we already have our first secret, because there is something you can do on the name select screen. There's actually a few things you can do, but this is the only one you can do when you first start the game. And that is, if you put in a very specific file name, we're not going to do this because it will horribly screw our playstyle, or my personal playstyle if we do this, but if you do x-x explanation point v two colon, not colons, two apostrophes, and then Q, like that, you will start as Alucard, who is the main character of the game, with 99 luck and a lapis lazuli, but also decreased strength. So if you want to do a bullshit luck build, this is what you do. Also, I believe you only start with 1 HP and 1 MP, or something stupid like that. So that's for if you want to do some crazy playthrough with 99 luck stat and be, I don't know, the luckiest vampire that ever lived. We're not going to do that. I'm crazy in some ways, but I'm not that crazy. I'm just going to stick with what I regularly use as my name. Yo, welcome, Lich King. Don't worry, you're not late. We're not, we haven't started the game yet. Did the first Metroid create the genre? Technically, yes. But Super Metroid was what popularized the standard version of it. Metroid technically had a lot of the similar things to Metroidvania, the Metroidvania build and, like, genre. But Super Metroid was the one that got it to the point where it's set, like, its rules and how it usually is structured, I think is fair to say. Anyway, without further ado, I actually can't wait to play this game again. Let's get started. Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. So just for a little bit of backstory, just in case people don't know, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a direct sequel to Rondo of Blood. And this is the first time in the series, I would say, we properly get a story. Like, the other games, don't get me wrong, I've always had, like, background info and a very basic plot of, hey, you're the Belmonts, kill Dracula. But this is the first time I would say that Castlevania had a narrative that they tried to do. I just noticed the title as a Moon Knight fan. Jill, I approve. I knew you would. Also, by saying that this is a sequel to Rondo of Blood, what I actually mean is that we're at the final stage of Rondo of Blood. Because we're our boy Richter with a kick-ass theme track in the background. And once again, secrets. So many secrets. First off, it's worth noting that Richter's moveset is improved. So he still has his, whip, and he still has his backflip. But he also has a new slide. And the slides can go into a forward leap like that, which actually you would maybe recognize from Smash Brothers. This is where it came from. Also, he's got the Simon Whip tech. Except he can do it even faster, which is kind of nuts. And the other thing is he has a straight-up uppercut, which does do damage. And you can do it infinitely, which is kind of hilarious. So already Richter is way stronger than he is in Rondo of Blood. Unfortunately, it still doesn't have his ability... Actually, no, he does, I think. Or does it do it naturally now? I think it does it naturally. I think his whip extends naturally. So you don't have to do, like, the weird input by pressing forward at the end. But yeah, there's also a secret here. And if you go up here, this is where you can get some more hearts before the final battle of the game. It was a very controversial opinion to make it so short. And you can also get a bunch of items, which, funnily enough, you can't use. These are totally for another character. Which is even funnier, considering these items aren't even here when you get here. This is basically a way where you can find a secret early. Actually, can you? No, you can't see the map yet. I forgot about that. What I want to do is try and get as many hearts as possible. Because I don't want to start the fight just yet. It's very important that I try and get as many hearts as possible to do this correctly. That should more than be enough. Yo, what? Brava! Bravissimo! It took me twice as long to watch because I needed to take laugh breaks, but I watched it and it's glorious. I want to clip on YouTube. Don't you worry, you'll get it. But for now, I must kill Dracula.
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy! You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, then, and die for their sins.
The thing is, it's way better. Like, straight up, it's way better, in terms of, like, actual story. Sorry, not story. In terms of, the dialogue and also the acting. It's just not as charming, unfortunately. Also, I'm hoping I didn't mess this up, because I accidentally missed the beginning. Also, backflip over the fireballs for style. There is actually a lot of things that can happen in this fight. And it's almost just as easy as fighting him in Rondo of Blood. Because I did it super easy, right, guys? Shit, I actually messed up. Crap.
Not this time.
Damn it, I just did it. I literally just did it. Because I got hit. You know what? It's fine. Because I still got the main thing that I wanted to get.
Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then
The world got shafted. Damn right.
Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to
You
show
steal men's souls and make them your slaves. The same could be said of all religions. Is also a low-key banner of the line. It's also great because it's horribly mistranslated, from what I understand. It's actually a really badly mistranslated line.
Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But
So
now,
what could this duology be called? Is it the Richter Saga? It actually does have a name. It's known as the Dracula X Saga.
battle of good
It's known as the
and
Dracula X
evil
Chronicles.
has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say
Who names their child Shaft?
victorious.
See, the funny thing is, Shaft is like the name of a very well-known singer from like the early like 60s, from what I understand, like 60s, 70s, that era, and he was like a sex symbol, which is kind of funny considering the priest in this game is called Shaft. Thankfully, since we're playing the PS4 version also, we're not going to have to deal with horrible load times. The load times in this are nice and fast, because this game was actually optimized, which was really nice. Okay, so here's the deal with what I just did with Richter. So depending on things you do with Richter, it actually changes your stats. So I actually kind of low-key messed up, unfortunately. So I can't remember which ones do which. It depends on if you use the cross, if you use the holy water, if you get hit during the fight, and how fast you do the fight, but also if you die. Because if you die, Maria comes in and saves you. It's something along the lines of, if you run out of hearts, you start out with a heart refresh. If you get killed by Dracula and resurrected by Maria, you start with a potion. If you use the cross or holy water, I can't remember which, you get plus 5 HP and plus 5 MP, depending on which one you don't use. And if you finish the fight in under a certain amount of time, then you get plus 5 HP, I think. It's something along those lines. Basically, it's not anything, like, huge. Like, they're very, very small stat bonuses. But depending on how well you do. Unfortunately, I didn't do that well, because I got hit, and also I accidentally used the cross when I didn't mean to, so I actually didn't get any of the stat bonuses. But like I said, it's just a little bonus. It's not anything too important in the grand scheme of things. Also, Alucard is as powerful as fuck. And he has some kick-ass music to boot. Thank you for the level up. And we'll go through here now. Thank you. Get the pot roast. So yeah, anyone who's not familiar with Metroidvanias, 1, how you been living under a rock this long, and 2, basically, instead of just, like, straight-up levels, now we have a whole entire interconnected castle that we can explore. And this castle is freaking huge. So there is a lot to do. And I'm just going down here because I want to, set some checkpoints. Also get a little bit more experience. I like to be level 3. If I can, get to level 3. Especially while I am super beast mode with Alucard. And also for that sweet, sweet map completion. Also, hello there, bats, my grand enemy. I swear to God, I will defeat all of you. Yo, check the stream display. You're getting cut off at the sides. Am I a little bit? Yeah, that is... Wait, hang on. I think that's based on... Let me get rid of... hang on. Yeah, for some reason that decided to stay. Let me get rid of those. There we go. There we go. That should be way better now. So this is not a linear map? Oh, no it isn't. And also this game is the second time we see a certain boss in the Castlevania world. The first time was in Kid Dracula. Funnily enough, I found out recently Kid Dracula is actually not canon. We'll get to which games are canon and which aren't, because there's actually quite a few that are no longer canon. So we'll definitely talk about that at some point, but yeah, found out Kid Dracula, super not canon. Unfortunately. Yo, what's up, Def?
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Ever the insolent boy. But there will be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well. But I shall see you very soon.
And here we see Yuri Lowenthal doing his best Yuri Lowenthal impersonation. God, Yuri Lowenthal was in so much. He just... I can hear his voice at whenever it comes on screen. Anytime. Oh, yeah, by the way, Def stole all of our equipment, so my sword is gone now. Hope you didn't like it. Right. Okay, so... I actually want to do something before continuing, because I want to make sure that I get all of these. Another secret, which is kind of nuts, is Alucard actually has special moves he can do, Street Fighter style, with Street Fighter inputs. The remastered voices sound so ugly. The thing is, they're not, though. It's better. It's just that, it's technically better, it's just it doesn't have as much charm. But I do understand if you prefer the PS1 voices. They are very iconic. Also, what's up? Audrios, how you doing? But yeah, I want to make sure that I get these perfectly... It's not canon, but it's the first time we see Galamoth. True. That is still very true. So, let's see. Up and then forward quarter circle should be... Yep. We straight up have the 3 fireballs that Dracula can do, just like our dad. And then left, right, up, down. I can summon spirits to attack enemies, which is pretty cool. Left, and then half circle back, then forward. I might not have enough MP to do it yet. Yeah, I don't think I have enough MP to do it yet. Okay, I can do that one, so... That should have added... Yep, Tetra Spirit, Summon Spirit, and Hellfire. Which are all abilities that you have at the beginning. The only way that they show up in your menu is if you do them. Or if you, get something later that tells you how to do them. But you can do them immediately. There's nothing stopping you. When you do the fireball attack, hold up. Oh, you mean because... Yeah, no, I remember. Because the second version is the Meteor version. That Dracula also does. Anyway, I need to do this correctly. Boop. Land right here, and I get a harder. So once again, for people who aren't familiar, this has now got RPG mechanics with your health and also your stats and also your hearts. You can increase the amount of hearts, your health, and the amount of health that you get by collecting items through the castle, or by leveling up. So there's a legit reason to fight enemies pretty much nearly all the time. Because they also can drop equipment, and that's the short sword. That's right, I don't get anything from candles, which is super sad. Put that on the map so I remember it for later. Oh, for anyone, I might as well mention this now before I forget. I will be using I do have a map of Dracula's castle to my side. Because I want to try and get 100% completion. I remember where a lot of the hidden rooms are, but not all of them. So it's basically there to help me out every so often. Speaking of, my stream layout is actually... Okay, there we go. Now I can see it. It's just going to be there to help me out whenever I need to do like map completion or find specific things, just to keep things at a sort of even pace. So, just letting you guys know. Also, I just got a relic, so now I get things from candles. Sorry, I know I'm going very fast. There's a lot of stuff at the beginning. Also, we just made it to the alchemy laboratory. Goodbye, alchemy laboratory. I'm very familiar. I played this game since 15 years. I'm pretty familiar too, but I haven't played it in a while. I've been actually doing a massive, big-ass Castlevania retrospective, which is why I'm playing this game again. Yeah, by the way, if anyone's wondering why I left the alchemy laboratory, don't worry, there's a reason. Try and get as many hearts as possible. And now I can also get money, which is way more useful than points. Hey, it's Gaibon and Slogra. Hello, friends. What are you doing here? Well, I know what you're doing here. You only appear if you You only appear if I go to the alchemy laboratory and then come back. Also, this is kind of dangerous to do right now. Because this is not a great place to fight you. Also, ow. Unfortunately, I also don't have many... I don't have much MP right now. Honestly, I just want to do this until they decide to go away. Either that, or I die. Whichever one happens first. Right. Probably should have gone to the save point first. That might have been a good idea. Whatever. I've committed now. Honestly, I don't mind if I die here, because it gives me a chance... Yeah, there we go. I actually don't mind if we die here, because it gives me another chance at the Dracula boss fight. And I might get better stats. Which is maybe the actual reason I decided to do that, because I tricked everyone. I will do that fight legit next time. That's one weird death animation. I also took like 5 minutes in the original version. Alright, I'm gonna try my best at this so I don't screw up this time. But yeah, for anyone who missed it, Richter has a way better moveset now. The only thing I don't remember is if the time to beat Dracula is I can't remember if it's from when you enter the stage or when the fight begins. I feel like it's when the fight begins, because that makes more sense to me. Do you know how bad graphics and bad voice acting can ooze charm? Usually when something's bad, it's painful. That's one of those things which you can't explain. Like, that's one of those things where it just kind of has to happen. There's, like... It's hard to make something bad that's charming on purpose. You know? It's just... It's a lightning in a bottle type situation. You just really can't replicate it. You can try to, but it doesn't really work out most of the time. Also, now that I actually start this game proper, you'll be able to actually see my health stat, and that should be enough hearts.
Dracula, die now and leave this world.
And I can't skip the dialogue, unfortunately. Forgot about that.
But this world
Why are Slaughter and Gaibon there? Because they got saved there, like when you got go to the laboratory, their models got saved on the point where the death is. The developers didn't think about that, some players might walk back.
Souls, their freedom.
freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you...
That might be the technical reason. I just like to believe that they're not confined to their boss room.
To hell with your heresy.
Honestly, I just like to believe that, like, you know, they like to just sort of roam around the castle whenever. That's my headcanon at the very least.
Cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, and die for their sins.
Richter is what, rocking some great beach waves? Oh yeah, no, Richter is like... He's got some hair, man. Trap myself in a corner, as I know how to do. And hopefully this time... There we go, that went way better. Sad thing about the remastered, they changed the iconic sentences. The thing is, technically, it's a better translation. And I don't mind that they tried to do something different and update it, because they didn't get rid of the old versions, for the most part. Like, they're harder to play, don't get me wrong, but they still exist. So if you want to play another version, then you can.
On a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard...
I honestly don't mind the new voice acting that much.
It was then that fate intervened.
I always agree that the original is iconic,
Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every
and it's
century,
just so quotable
materialized from the mist.
and oozes with charm. But I would never say that people shouldn't like the new one if they like it, you know?
He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own...
I know I have an emulator and play Symphony on Night on an MU. Yeah, it's just different ways that people can play the game, you know? It would have been nice if they added in an option to let you pick between new voice acting or old voice acting. That would have been the best case scenario. If they would have actually let you pick between old and new. This version of the game does let you pick between English and Japanese. You can actually get the Japanese audio. I personally really don't like the Japanese audio. It's so wooden.
No man can say who will emerge victorious.
I don't know, everyone just... I understand that it's, like, because of Alucard's demeanor, but it just sounds so bland in Japanese, in my opinion. I tried listening to it in my practice playthrough, and I just couldn't get behind it, you know? Okay, now hopefully you should see that I have 5 more HP, if I've done this correctly. Yep, see? 5 more HP. So, I got a better save this time. Not the most optimal, but better. So I'll try to do this as quickly as possible to get where I was. Try and get the save point also. I probably won't go to fight Gaibon and Slogra, because you can't beat them there, I don't think. I'm not sure if you can beat them there. I can't remember if I'm being honest. If you can beat them there and then you can beat them when you're actually supposed to fight them, then I might do that because that's some good experience. Wait, so Maria's looking for Richter and Alucard just woke up from a nap, but it's Alu who's running into Dracula's castle? Yeah, basically, the setup is Alucard's getting involved because he was supposed to be sleeping, and then Dracula's castle, if you remember, according to Castlevania lore, is only supposed to reappear every 100 years. So why the hell did it appear after, like, 4? Because that ain't right. It's actually an achievement to beat them there? Really? I might go for it then, because that sounds fun to do. But this time I will save. Saving would be a good thing to do before going in there. Also, use a better ability instead of the fireballs, because that is not a great place to try and fireball them to death. Alright, give me my turkey. Here we go.
Alucard, what is your
It is his morning routine to defeat the father in combat, or what? Wait, if you do 100%, you should know that about the super secret room, do ya? Well, there's multiple super secret rooms.
I will do neither. Step aside.
You know, the Wolfbird Bat Room. Oh, yeah, no, I know about that. I actually got a whole, I got a whole book full of, notes and stuff to make sure I don't forget any, like, particular secret or cool things to show off. I am gonna try and get, 100% map completion. So, that is something I will be going for. Because I do like me some completion. Okay, let me do this again. Perfect. And let me remember to actually get to a save point before trying to fight a boss. Like I said, may have done it so I could try and get better stats, which I did. So, that's my excuse. Thank you. I always found it so weird that when you go to the menu, the music just stops. It just sounds so unorganic. Anyway, yeah. This is the safe room that I missed. Totally on purpose, I swear. Remember back when you fell in the water, you die? Ha! Yeah, that's actually something that I'm gonna have to, that's actually something that I'm gonna have to, remember. There's a very specific way you can stop that from happening. Also, shout out to this game's pixel art, which is absolutely amazing. And let me, right, it's... Can I do it? Yeah, I don't think I have enough MP to do Dark Metamorphosis. Oh, that reminds me. I'm just doing this to get it on the special move list again, just so I have the reference. There we go, perfect. Remember when games magazines said Castlevania 64 looked better than this? It was the 3D age. People were going nuts over 3D. It looks so real! Graphics will never get as good as this. Obviously, that hasn't aged very well. They kept the wonky knees on the skeletons, yay. Like I said, a lot of these enemies, there's a whole bunch of new enemies, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of, There we go. That's what I wanted. Go! And there we go. Unfortunately, I think when that happens, you have to leave. Yeah. Okay. I did it with no problems this time. And I got 5 more HP because of it. So who's the real winner? Look at GoldenEye 007 and look at Third Strike. The thing is, it's kind of weird because 3D games back then kind of now are their own art style. There's a very specific look to early 3D, which you can make really high fidelity, and it actually looks kind of... It looks very trippy. And almost cool? It's weird. Like, you can get some high-fidelity PlayStation 1 games and have it be kind of like an art style. I also have to get used to my jumping tech, because you can do some stuff in this game with certain weapons. Also, could you not, please? Thank you. Maybe a little bit overkill to use that on a skeleton, but hey-ho. Get you, which is the high cuirass. Because we now have armor that we need to take into account. I remember a lot of the early parts of this game very well. It's when you start getting to the later parts is when my memory starts to dwindle. Which, of course, you know, makes sense when you think about it. Through here, I believe. Yep, another save route. Besides map completion, do you plan on 100% the game entirely, Cam? I will try to get as much stuff as possible. I cannot promise I'll get absolutely everything, but I will certainly try to get as much stuff as possible. Right, so I don't want to continue yet. What I want to do is that. That was really bad timing. Okay, could you... No, excuse me, sir. If you could not, that would be great. I have to wait for you to get on the button again. No, no, no. Go to the button. Thank you. I'm trying to do sequence breaking stuff, technically. Well, sort of. Kind of. There we go. And that gets me the Bacillard. Which I think does more damage, but it's shorter range. No, actually it does less damage. Okay, never mind, I'm a massive liar. Oh, but it does actually have a special, it does have a special action command. I forgot about that. Some weapons in this game have, like, very specific action commands, which let you do things. I think for the Bacillard it was it back forward? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Like, you can do a sword swipe with it. Or you could just, stabby stab. There are some weapons that have that, and it's absolutely broken, and kind of hilarious. Right, down here was this thing, which I want. Because it's the leather shield, which I always forget to use, even though it's actually kind of really helpful. And that creates a shortcut. Nice. Yo, Adrian! Glad you can make it. Please wear the stone mask for the whole playthrough. No. I will look at the stone mask because it's a reference, but no. Always remember this secret room, every single time without fail. And that gives us a life up. And if I remember correctly, it's not here, right? No, it's up. But Cam, you gotta reject your humanity. I already did! I'm a vampire! I've literally already rejected my humanity. Hey, and we get a heart up. Nice. Reject it harder. And the save point will be airborne an isohedron embellished with rich, yeah, whatever you're saying. It's honestly too much for me to see at this point. I'm sorry, the text is so far away and I'm bad at reading. I never learned how to read. Oh yeah, Alucard still can use sub-weapons. He can't item crash, unfortunately, which is kind of lame, but hey. I always think there's going to be another secret there, but there never is. Reject humanity and buy glasses. Ew, why would I do that? Buying glasses sounds like the ultimate rejection of humanity. Right, so... what I need to do is then push you over here. This is very important. There we go. I don't know why, I always love games that have little secrets at the beginning of their game. I don't know how else to put them. Like, you could very easily ignore a lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now, because they're just little things. Like, hey, get a cloth cape, or get a leather shield, you know? And in the grand scheme of things, you know, they're very small items that only help you for a very short amount of time. I don't know, it really encourages you to try and experiment right at the beginning, which I really like. Like, hey, maybe you should try doing the thing in order to make the thing happen, you know? You never know, you could find something cool. And obviously it gets more intricate as the game goes on. Oh, also, it's worth noting, something that's super cool, is that, the capes that you equip actually change your sprite. Which is actually super cool, and a detail which they really didn't need to do. But they did anyway. Oh, I forgot, you can rapid fire that sucker. Can I... Damn it, can't Dark Metamorphosis yet. Yeah, I've already done all of those. So don't need to worry about that. Every time, I sweat. It looks like a secret should be there every time, and every time it never is, because I've already gone the secret. Join the Four Eyes clan. I love dynamic sprites, it's very cool. There's so many, like, little things in this game. Like, you know, little things. Secrets, details. I fucking love this game, man. This game's so good. Castlevania, like, don't get me wrong, I like the traditional games, but Metroidvanias are my jam. Especially being a completionist. Like, these games... If you're a completionist, these games are like, you know, they're kind of like crack. Because there's so many things that you can complete, whether it be, like, items or different things in other games, but such as, like, the soul system, or the glyph system, or various other systems in, like, in later games. Just getting all the different weapons and items to try out. Hey! Hello, friends! How you doing? Glad you could make it. Also, shout out to Gaibon and Slogra now teaming up. And this is, again, the part when I need to remember that the shield is actually really useful. As I inevitably forget that it's very useful. Shit. Nope. God damn it, I'm a Street Fighter player. I shouldn't be, there we go. I was gonna say, I shouldn't be struggling with, Finny so much. Inputs. I can do a pretzel motion, for God's sake. There we go. Thanking you. I could go forward, but I'm gonna go to the save point back here, just in case. Yo, what's up, Wave Man? Where do you rate Aria / Dawn of Sorrow? Very high. Aria of Sorrow was my favorite. It was my first ever Metroidvania, so I have huge nostalgia for that game. Dawn of Sorrow, I'm gonna be honest, I think I rate it a little bit lower, just because I don't like the castle as much. The castle in Aria of Sorrow, I don't know why, I just like the layout way more. Not to say that I don't like Dawn of Sorrow, because I love Dawn of Sorrow, but I think I like Aria of Sorrow just a little bit more. It was just a little bit more compact. It had a little bit more focus. Also, it wasn't hampered by weird DS limitations, but we'll get to that when we get to that. That's going to be fun to try and figure out. Pretzel. Pretzels go with beer, not street fighting. Oh, you have no idea. Okay, can I do it now? Is it forward? Okay, I always forget what it is. It's back, half circle back. Yeah, no, it is back, half circle back, forward. I probably still don't have enough MP for it. I need 50 MP. That's why. I only have 42. Right, so we've done that, and then we go up there, and then there is another save point forward. However, if we go this way instead, get to an elevator. Yeah, agreed. Hey, Andy Shrug, thank you so much for the follow. Tis appreciated. Ooh, sunglasses. Guess I will be joining the four-eyed crew after all. You guys converted me, and all it took was to have a little bit more defense, and slightly less int. Wait a minute, you didn't tell me about glasses make me dumber. How's it going? It's going good. On our first Castlevania, that's a Metroidvania, for Castlevania appreciation thing that I'm doing. Also, shortcut. And I'm so glad I'm finally on the first Metroidvania. These games, as I mentioned, are my jam. I love them so much. Yes, we are secretly idiots. Ah, don't say that about yourselves. To be fair, I didn't like the DS sigil drawing. I'm still debating if I want to go through the Bloodstained games, because that would technically be cheating, because they're spiritual successors, not Castlevania games, but I want another chance to go through Bloodstained, because I didn't, archive my initial playthrough properly, and it makes me sad. So I might cheat, and just do it anyway. Save point, thank you. What do you mean? I'm not secretly an idiot. I'm just openly one. Just do it. I might. It's closer to a new Castlevania than Konami will give us. Yeah, please don't remind me. Also, I'll mention it right now, for the time being. If I do miss a secret, I'll say hold off for the time being, because there will be things that I miss, because either I forget, or I just, I don't think of it at the time. Oh yeah, this sub-weapon. It's super weird. It's not also that great, doesn't do that much damage. It's just kind of a prism that ricochets, which looks really cool, but as far as I'm aware, it's not amazing. This is where I'm super wrong, and everyone goes, what are you talking about? It's the best sub-weapon in the game. If you actually use the prism 5 times at the final boss, he instantly implodes. Oh yeah, and Salt. Salt is actually useless, except against ghost-type enemies. Again, someone will probably correct me and say that Salt is the best sub-weapon in the game next to the prism, somehow. Right. Which way do I want to go first? I believe... I want to go up here first, just for that sweet map completion. Are the Soma games the grand finale of the series? Technically, no. No, they're not really a grand finale. I don't, like, that's not the best way to think of them, because a lot of the games are very, like, not connected, with exceptions, of course. Technically, the grand finale is something entirely different. You son of a bitch. Fucking poison. No, technically, the grand finale game, in terms of Metroidvania, is something completely different, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, Marble Gallery. Ooh, do I want to keep Holy Water? I think I do. Holy Water is actually super good in this game. Alucard's Salt Bay. Hey man, you got an injury, you just sprinkle that salt in there, Alucard's got you covered. One thing that this game does to me, and I kind of hate it, is the fact that I keep on hitting the candles, expecting, like, because once you find out that candles give you money, you have to hit all of them. Because even though I'm at full hearts right now, one, could give me money, and money is very useful. And two, it's something that I can interact with, so I just feel compelled to swing my sword at it. It's kind of my problem with the DS Castlevania Metroidvanias, because it only gives you, like, in this game, your hearts are an actual counter, whereas in Metroidvania games after this, the hearts restore your MP meter. However, if you don't use your MP, instead of the hearts, it gives you money. So what I end up doing is I never use any of my MP spells, because I'm like, yeah, but if I don't use my MP, it'll give me money. And I can use that money to buy things. Also, get back here, thank you. Disclaimer, please do not pour salt into wounds. Yeah, no, please, it's not recommended. Practice what I say, not what I preach. Also, hey, Spirit Orb. So now I can actually see how much damage I could do to enemies. And would you look at that? A worthy test subject. Thank you. Alternatively, please do not expect pleasant results while pouring salt into wounds. I mean, let's put it like this. There's a reason why the saying pouring salt on an open wound is not a good thing. Right, so... yeah, go through here. I don't think I have to worry about a hidden room for a while, so I'm good. Going down here, I'm pretty sure just sends you to a massive big circle, but you get cool items out of it, so it's fine. Hey, you guys! You have really large range, if I remember correctly, so I'm going to... God, I love the way the holy water feels in this game. It's just so potent. There's also some, like, weird stuff you can do with your backstep and also jumping in order to make your attacks faster. One thing you'll see me doing a lot is, like, jumping and attacking at the same time. Because, if you just stand and do the attack, you have to go through the whole animation, whereas if you do the jumping attack and then land, it cancels the animation, which means you can get way more hits in if you, do it correctly and with certain weapons. And that is a thing that is in, I'm pretty sure, every Metroidvania game. That is a thing that you can always do. Same with the backstep, is, if you time it correctly, you can actually cancel your attack with the backstep with certain weapons, if I remember correctly. Jesus Christ. First off, there's a lot of you ghosts. Second of all, you have one of the weirdest dying screams. Stop it. Do want that money though. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get out of here before that starts to be crazy. You know, I once thought 3D meant better. And then you learnt better. There are a few people in this world that think graphics equal a good game. They're wrong. Or hell, they think because something's old that automatically makes it bad. Again, they are wrong. Shit. Ooh, invincibility frames saved me there. These guys can kill me if I'm not careful. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. Alucard, I know I was doing the right input for the flames, and I literally just jumped into that one. Thankfully, this is why we save. And since we're not playing the PS1 version, this literally takes about, what, 10 seconds? It usually takes a minute. Crispy, you know, chances are that we can't keep this a little secret. What, you mean about you thinking 3D what you used to always mean better? Don't worry about it. What matters now is that you've seen the light. And you'll never forget it, right? Floating baby dinos on fire. What logic is there there? Is there any logic at all? I think it's supposed to be spirit. Like, aura. I don't think it's supposed to be fire, but don't quote me on that. I'm hoping I get enough MPs soon, because I want to show something with those enemies. Yeah, I'm back to 42. I'll try and speed along to get back where I was. Unfortunately, I knew the Marble Gallery was a place where I was likely to die because of those devil enemies, and for some reason... Unfortunately, the Tetra Spirit move is unreliable sometimes because you have to hold up for 2 seconds. And I always try to do it way too fast. Which is something that always screws me over when I try to use it. Right, let me go back down here for the map completion. Also to heal you, because you're worth good experience right now. Also to get the potion back, which I could have used to heal myself, now that I think about it. To be fair, I didn't think that the fireball was going to do 32 damage, which was exactly the amount it needed to do to kill me, which is kind of amazing now that I think about it. Okay. Take care of you. You're talking a lot about creature in the castle that comes back every 100 years. Yeah, but fire is fire, man. Fire has rules. Then again, we're also talking about a castle, which literally... the furniture tried to kill you, so who knows? Who even knows? Also, once again, shout out to the skeletons that have now updated their tactics to boomerangs as their choice of weaponry. Can't say that I think it's the most, effective. But then again, there's a DC villain called Captain Boomerang, so what do I know? Maybe boomerangs are honestly a lot more deadly than I give them credit. pretty on track with where I was so far, so... Just need to remember to come back over here, and then get the, Spirit Orb, I think it was? Yeah, Spirit Orb. Yo, welcome, Risk. A centuries-old grandpa is as creative as a five-year-old on sugar. I'm not sure if creative is the word I would use. Batshit crazy, that I would use. Alright, let's try this again, friend. You, I have no problem dodging. Sometimes I would try to, like, be on the absolute cusp of their hitbox. Just to see if I could space it correctly. I'm not gonna do that, because me being on camera is already asking for the ire of commentator's curse to happen, so I'm not going to try to be a cool guy. I'm going to be a massive coward. And try to stay as safe as possible. How many experience points do you give? I think it was like 4? 6. Yeah, no, that'll do for now. Right, Holy Water won't help against these enemies, but... Oh, you bastard. There we go! I think there's another one up ahead, I think? Or is there only the one? Nope, there's only the one! I was literally this close towards being able to open the shortcut. Well. At least we now know. I actually have exactly enough MP to do Dark Metamorphosis now. Dark Metamorphosis is actually really cool. It's super specific. With its input, sorry. And also it steals the life energy from your enemies, so it's really useful to keep your HP up, which is why it costs quite a lot of MP. What the fuck is I'm missing an input. I'm missing, which one is it I'm missing? I'm missing the one which lets me... I'm missing the one that lets me heal from the blood of enemies. If anyone's in chat that can remind me what it is, I actually can't remember off the top of my head, and I didn't note it down for some reason. Because, yeah, I got all the other ones. That's weird. Yeah, I got Tetra Spirit. It's not that one. Dark Meta is left, up, right, attack. Thank you so much, Kirby. Also, welcome. Hope you're enjoying things so far. Hopefully, you didn't see my death. Right. Okay, so... left, up, right, right. That was not it. Left, up, right. Wait. Left, up, right, right. Doesn't seem 100% right. Left, up. Come on. Left, up, right, right. I think it's something a little bit different. I think. Oh, half circle for... Right, okay. That's what you mean. Right, okay. That makes way more sense. Right, let me get rid of you. Yeah, there we go. It's actually super cool, because Dark Metamorphosis also is a health restore. It's a bit more gimmicky. Because the health restoration is based on if enemies bleed. And if you get close to them and they bleed on you, you get health. It's pretty gimmicky as an attack and as a spell. But, I mean, hey, he's a vampire, and it's cool with the whole blood thing, so that's pretty neat. There we go. I just need to remember to hold it up for 2 seconds. Like, that's the one reason I screw up that move so often. Yes, hello. Hello. Like I said, hope you're enjoying it so far. Hope you're having a good day also. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played Symphony of the Night to proper completion. And honestly, man, I just miss Castlevania, you know? Castlevania is so good. And there's just not many that get released anymore. Well, there's none that get released. That's why we get Bloodstained instead. Which is why I just want to give I just want to give this series the love that it deserves and doesn't get, because I've also been horribly neglecting Castlevania with games that with other games that I've covered. I'm sorry, did I throw that in between your legs and somehow it wasn't hitting you? Okay, there we go, that's better. Ooh! Thank you for the iron ball. What the hell does that do? I can't remember. Plate Lord's iron ball. And it's a pretty big attack. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Attack Hellfire, Attack Soul Steel, Summon Spirit, Sword Brothers. We can't do that one yet. Attack Tetra Spirit, Wing Smash. Yeah, a lot of those are for things we get later. But thank you. I do appreciate the list. Shame that the skeletons are throwing boomerangs instead of bonerangs. You say it's a unfortunate thing, but at the same time, I don't feel like it would be very healthy of them to... Well, I say that, there's literally enemies that do that later. You know what? Forget what I was about to say. Skeletons don't have morals. Why would skeletons have morals? They don't live. They don't need to exist. You don't have to put all of them in Kirby. Some of them spells are locked by story. It is, but I figured it would help him, and it sounds like he has played this game before, so he's really not spoilers. Yeah, the only thing worth mentioning, though, is that there are people in the chat that don't know. There's people in the chat, but I have played this before, so, like, it's not a spoiler for me, but there are people who don't know. I understand that this is an old game, and abilities typically aren't well, they can be spoilers, depending on how you view it. But, for the most part, I would say that, it's safe to assume that if I ask for something specific, it's safe. But I do appreciate the help. Trust me. Three-headed monkey. Where? Oh, man. Right, so... I need to head up here, and... if I remember correctly, once again, here is another save point that I could have used. And then... need that to, go right, if I remember correctly. Well, yeah, it has to be the right, because the left is where I came from. Oh yeah, this room! Also Fleeman! God, I hate you, Fleeman! There we go. There's way more room to deal with you, first off, so it's actually fine. Oh!
Are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Damn, Maria grew up. I saw you open. I remember you. We'll be back. What don't have morals now, Cam? Niche, please notice that we have a skelly man in this chat. I have indeed noticed. I stand by what I said. You can't stop me. Oh, you're playing the PS4 version, aka the PSP version, voice acting, just notice the borders. Yeah, I figured, honestly, in terms of, like, the way it looks, and also the fact that load times are way faster, this is the best version to go with. I do understand if people don't like the voice acting. I do apologize for that, because I also like the old voice acting. I personally don't mind the new voice acting, because they retranslated some things, and some things make a little bit more sense with the retranslation. That being said, the old one does have a charm to it. Yo, Pun Hit Wonder! There is indeed a skelly man in chat. You're familiar with him. How you doing, my dude? Alright. More skeletons that must die. Head on over here, and... Okay, right, so, there's things I can do here. What do I want to do? First things first. Try and remember if there's anything that I need to... that's the way to the next area, which I don't think I want to do yet. I think there's something... I think there's maybe something I can find up here. If not, then it's something I can at least put on the map. Jesus Christ, those boomerangs have pushback! Yes, that's right. Okay, those doors. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Fair enough. By the way, I'm also sorry if people get annoyed with me backdashing, because this is the fastest way to traverse. At least, well, fastest way for me to traverse. I'm not a speedrunner. There might be a faster way, but this is the fastest way I know. It's actually, weirdly enough, you can't if you mash it, it's actually inefficient. You can be way more efficient if you time your button presses. You can get some speed. Yeah, there we go. Gotta go fast. Also, time to get shut down by Twitch, because that was some bare ass on display there. What be that? That be a very beautiful lady with a monster attached. Also, she liked to show dad ass. Also, thank you for the pentagram. That's a use item, right? Yep, it sure is. Aw, pentagram, my favorite demonic symbol. Almost as good as Baphomet, my other favorite. Croc buttons. Usually started the stream with a reenactment of the original intro scene, so I'd say it's pretty great. I'm down with some pixelation, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I do. Weirdly enough, I'm kind of hoping... There's something very specific I hope happens when I get turned to stone. There's a chance that you can turn into a completely different looking version of Alucard. Other than just his regular form. It's rare that it happens. I'm gonna try a few times. Just to see if it happens. Nope. And one more try. Nope, didn't happen. There is a chance. Okay, that one was totally on purpose, I swear. There's actually a chance that Alucard can turn into a stone gargoyle, which actually has increased defense stats from what I remember. It's not something different than a regular stone statue. But it's very rare that it happens. I think I want Axe. I think Axe will help me with this next area. 2 hours later. Shut up, okay? Sorry. Get some zircon, which I can sell. You get stoned until you change? Pretty much, yeah. Right. What I want to do is go... Oh, Medusa heads. Hello, friends. Sorry, did I say friend? I meant to say... Annoying pests. Also... come on. Nope, get out of here. Nope, I said get out of here. Okay, Tetra Spirit, work with me here. There we go. Also, ow. But yeah, thankfully I can get past you. Right, this room. This room probably has one of the most famous secrets in the game. Anyway. Secret wall with a pot roast. And then, just go put my controller down for a second, take a sip. I mean, it's a pretty nice wall, right? It's a perfect fit for Alucard. It'd be a real nice place to take a rest, for no particular reason. No particular reason. I'm gonna feel like a massive idiot if I have to press down. Something's gonna show up? Maybe. I legit can't remember if you have to press down or not. Hang on. Unfortunately, now I have to waste some more time, and there's not really a lot to look at in this room. Except that, like, fireplace? There we go! Yeah, okay, you had to press down. That was the problem. Hey, we got the Mirror Cuirass and the Jewel Knuckle. Sweet. Jewel Knuckle is actually super good. Jewel Knuckle is really strong for this point in the game. And, Mirror Cuirass is actually pretty good, because it also resists stoning. Usually... you would get these way later, and they'd be completely useless. That's the only point where that happens in the game. I don't think there's any other point where that elevator ever appears. So, once again, just... another detail of, This game loves its, like, little secrets, like I said. Legit, now that I think about it, though, I have no idea what that room's supposed to be. It looks like it's supposed to be a fireplace? I think, but I'm not sure. Oh, also, here's a bird. Guess what? There is another secret here. If you keep on coming back to this lookout area with the bird, you can actually see the bird go through an entire life cycle with its nest. So that was the first encounter. And the other important thing we need to do here is this. Because if you look through the telescope, we can see a ferryman, and I believe that's everything to do here right now. I might come back and see if I can go through the entire bird's life cycle. I can't remember what changed. I can't remember what makes it go forward. I think it's just time passing, because if we go in right away, it just plays the same animation again. So, I'll try my best to remember. This item is completely useless now, discard it, holding a rocket launcher. Okay, the Mirror Cuirass is useful for the resistance to stoning. It's just that its defense stat is, well, crap. So it's useful for, like, specific scenarios. Yeah, I already got the thing there, which means... Can't get that right now, which makes me sad. I'm gonna have to remember that it's there. God, yeah, chat, you're gonna have to help me so much with remembering things. I'm gonna try my damnedest to remember as much as possible, but there's just gonna be some things which are near impossible for me to remember. I will forget. Anyway, save point. Google is at the ready. I do, I mentioned it right at the start, but I'll mention it quickly again. I do have a map, which is just to my side, just as a reference, just to make sure I don't forget things. Just in case I need to double check. Also with, Oh, I forgot this was here. Whoops. Well, guess I'm committing. But yeah, just, it's also for, like, secret rooms, in order to help remember that with, that type of stuff also. And now, fight your rival! This Dracula sucks. Mine's better. Ow. My Alucard's better because it punches the shit out of enemies. Yeah, also the dual knuckles are really strong. Well, good boss fight, everybody. I finally found the word. That tiny elevator behind a wall was a dumbwaiter. Good job, Wad. You did it. I'm very proud of you. I legit remember struggling with that fight when I first played the game, and I just took him out in, what, like 5 hits? Gladius. I believe that's just a better version of the Sword? Maybe, I think it has a little bit more range? And it doesn't have any special moves, so I'm gonna switch back to Dual Knuckle. Dual Knuckle may be stronger, but it's worth noting that it also has, damn it. It also has way less range, so it sometimes might be worth switching to the Gladius. Murder's twin moonwalks out of room. Well, it's even better than moonwalking because he's sliding backwards on his heels with momentum. Like, that takes some doing. Right. Fuck me, I know you can make this jump, it's just really awkward. And every time I miss, I have to go through the walk of shame to give it another go. Also, you can imagine how difficult it is to find the word dumbwaiter. I had to skim the whole Wikipedia article on elevators. Of course there's a Wikipedia article on different types of elevators. Why am I not surprised? Right. There we go. And now I got a life up. Sweet. Oh! I forgot you got, like, little mice in the roof that you can see also. Ah, it's so cute. Attention to detail, everybody. It's stuff like that that makes games special, you know? Like the real-time melting ice from Metal Gear Solid 2. You know, stupid stuff like that. Is it gonna be helpful overall? Not really. Speaking of not helpful, these dual knuckles kind of suck against spearmen because of their range. Same with a few of these enemies, actually, because of their range. Hey, it's everyone's favorite rifleman from, you know... early 1800s. Right, before I head on down, I wanna... Shit, shit. Oh, this is bad. It's fine, got out of it. Congrats, Cam, you did it. Cam called the Gladius a short sword, and now it's stuck with the knowledge forever. Okay, is it Gladius or Gladius? Because I always switch between the two, I'm not gonna lie. Also, elevator activated. Sweet. That is useful for a number of reasons. Okay, could you Medusa heads actually please piss off for 1 sec? I don't think you can make this jump. I feel like you can't make it. In this game set post-1999? No. That's, no, because it's, set 4 years after Bloodlines, which happens in 1792. Also, I was super on, apparently. Never mind, I did make it. Because, yeah, no, Bloodlines takes place in 1797? 92. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, don't worry about it. Ooh, Bible. My favorite weapon. Also, hello there, save point. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Yeah, Soma, Aria of Sorrow, takes place in 2035. I always remember that vividly. Right, now what I want to do... There's actually a couple places we can go right now. I think I want to start with here. It's everyone's favorite area, the clock tower. Video game. Shit. Shit. Big heckin' skeleton. Not actually that strong, but he was pretty big. Speaking of dumb articles on Wikipedia, did you know that there's a bird called a smew? I did actually. I did know that. Because I remember a friend of mine from university being fascinated with strange birds. I can't remember which one was his favorite. But he mentioned the Smew. Weirdly enough. God, this game's soundtrack is so good. Especially this song. Right, I'm in the clock tower right now. There is, I believe... Yeah, there are secrets here. I can't get to them yet. So... coming here is actually pointless, just to basically... the only reason I came here was to basically go on the bridge and have it fall down, basically going, ha-ha, and preventing any progress. So, back we go. Was it the booby? I don't think it was. It was some type of... it was definitely some type of bird, which was, like, native to... it kind of looked like a kiwi. Kind of. But it wasn't a kiwi. It was something else. Also, ow. Give me that money. Thank you. Right. Which one was through here? I remember what areas connected to this place, but not... ah, right. This is super important because this is our first warp room, and we go in it immediately because it takes us immediately to another warp room, and once again, another shortcut. So now we can warp back to the start of the castle whenever we want. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I didn't screw myself by not letting the door fully close before leaving, otherwise I would have been really sad if I tried to use this warp point at some point in the future. unfortunately with birds, nothing will ever beat my opinion of the fact that penguins are just the best. I fucking love penguins. You know what other animal I love? Also, wolves. I can now turn into a wolf. Yeah! And I can run super fast when I actually get momentum and speed. Also, my bark is a weapon. Unfortunately, we can't wolf charge yet, because that's something we need to unlock. And it always screws me over when I start replaying this game, because I always think I have it at the start, and I don't. How am I doing level-wise? I'm at level 12. That's not too bad. I don't think there'll ever be a point where I need to do grinding. Because there's a few good areas to grind in the game, so hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. In case it's needed, because there's some enemies that give good experience points. Also, thank you so much for the hydrate. Kowalski, I need a plan. Excellent. Commence Operation Running Wolf. Damn right. I'm gonna make this wolf run, damn it. Not yet, though. Well, actually, I can make him run. I can make him run right now. It's just, not the run you're speaking of. Also, it's not great, because you get knocked out of wolf every time you run into an enemy, so... there is... Yes, there is a secret here. I don't think I can... Again, I don't think I can get to it yet, though. We don't get our first movement. Also, can confirm posture is fine. We don't get our first movement tech for a little while, if I remember correctly. It takes a little bit of time before we get our first actual movement upgrade in the game. A lot of the things that help us progress at this point are things that are, like, naturally barring our way. Also, ow! Yeah, joke's on you, I can still use magic, you nerd. Well, this is certainly a fine how to do. Like I said, I got magic, so it's fine. Also... I have a special appreciation for sprite-based games that have elements of 3D like this. I don't know how to describe it, but like, there's a few RPGs that do it too, where you have sprites on like really sort of high poly models. And I think it just looks so clean at high definition. If anyone knows Xenogears, or, I don't know, Grandia is the other one that comes to mind. Those games specifically are what I'm talking about. Yo, Cryopun! Like how Alucard doesn't look like he's running, just walking extremely fast. Yo, and Ethan too! Yes, we are indeed at the library.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
What a hustle. It's like, I can't betray the Count. It's like, I just can't. I'm too loyal. I'll give you money. Well, in that case, then, what are you even gonna use it for? Anyway, those rings we've been collecting, and by collecting, I mean the one that we've collected. Yeah, you sell them here for money. There's actually a few things that I can do here. There's... These, which are kind of like enemy bestiaries, which you can buy, which are kind of useless, but pretty cool to look at when you buy them.
How about this?
This is also where you can see the actual bestiary. No, that's what it was. You can collect tactics, and they show you videos on how to fight the bosses you've already fought. That's what it is. And then down here is the bestiary, where you can see, like, you know, how much HP they've got, what they're strong against, what they're weak against, how much experience they give, what items they drop. And that becomes a mainstay in Castlevania games, which is pretty cool. Right, but what I need right now is Jewel of Open,
Thank you.
which will actually let us progress. And what do you have? I could get the castle map. Yeah, I'll get the castle map, just because it will help with navigating, so I don't have to look at the map every so often. Plus, it's super cheap. Other than that, the other things we really want to get is library cards. I'll get 3 of them.
Thank you.
There's legit some good items that are worth trying to save up for, but for now, the library cards are the most important. What I'm going to do, actually, is... I'm gonna leave you guys with this cool-ass funky music, and I'm gonna be right back because I need to go to the restroom, so just give me 1 sec. Don't go anywhere. Because I'll be back in a jiffy. There we go. I've been gone for a few seconds, and people are now saying the library in a bunch of weird ways. Is this really how you entertain yourselves when I'm gone? Oh man, got his priorities straight. Damn right. Right, so is this the area? There's also something else that I think is in the area which I want to get. And I don't know if I can... Once again, I don't know if I can get it yet, because I'm pretty sure it's in this area. Up here? Take care of books. No, I don't want to read. No way. Yeah, here it is. Obtained a fairy scroll. So now we know what we're fighting. Also, nice try. That was a good attempt, book. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Wad. I was gone for a few seconds looking at Castlevania characters, and this happens. Getting knee deep in that lore. You're bored up. Are you not entertained? I hope you are entertained. That's what I'm supposed to be trying to do, and hopefully succeeding. Fucking Edgar Flat. No, you bastard. Okay. Go, my spirit! Avenge me! Good job. Avenge me again! Spirit! Okay, Spirit, you didn't do good that time. There we go. Jesus Christ, how many ectoplasms are there? I think there was actually maybe an uncursed potion in one of these chambers. Yeah, there it is. I knew there was an uncursed potion somewhere around here. Naturally, I'm not going to use it, but now you know it's there. Right, and now it's time to do some backtracking. Kronzon in Dracula's castle. Yeah, that one's technically Legion. Kronzon's blue. A rare sought for talent for sowing chaos. I'm glad that might arrive because the chat to spontaneously combust. Yeah, I do sometimes do that. Right. Now that it's misty, I think that indicates a day of... a time of day change, which means I think the next... bird event is going to happen. Also gives me a chance to kill this enemy, because killing this enemy has a lot of XP. Damn it. There we go. Thank you. Ah, yes, killed you like the coward that I am. I haven't even used the Bible yet. Because the Bible does this cool, like, rotation thing around Alucard instead of, like, just going in a circle for it to... let's see. Nope, Bird is still doing its thing. We'll check back on Bird later. I almost sounded like you said I sometimes do that, I sometimes combust. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. What's the problem? Oh shit, Bird Up wasn't even entirely inappropriate. No, it wasn't, surprisingly enough. I think I'll keep the Bible. I'll keep God close to my heart. And also for killing my enemies. To be fair, it's pretty effective. Also, fun fact, apparently the Stone Rose is one of the only enemies that is weak to cut in the game. So I've heard. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but that's what I've heard, so... Have you not heard of the Holy Word? Have a read of it, wax book. Now, now I just got this in. Man, okay, I'm going to go to some old-ass YouTube right now, but I'm just remembering, like, a really, really old, like, Machinima video. With Castlevania, weirdly enough, where it's just the character just... It wasn't this game, it was Portrait of Ruin, which we'll get to. Oh, it was the stupidest. It was a song that was like... What was it? It was like, embrace the power of religion! It's so stupid. Take your Bible, spin, 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 it's the will of God, make your enemies bleed. Oh. Old-ass YouTube was a special time, you know? Machinima, I missed that for some reason. Yeah, it was... Say what you will, it had a lot of dreck, but... There was like a golden time for it, you know? Like, even I'll admit that, I missed quite a bit from it. Yeah, when YouTube had friends at stars, I know, right? Jesus. Hey, another library card. Sweet. Just double checking, making sure that I didn't... Nope, didn't miss anything. Cool. By the way, that switch, if you haven't guessed already, opened up that one secret passageway, but even more importantly is the one over here that we need to get. This one's actually super important, because it leads to a completely separate area. And it's not required, as far as I'm aware. You can actually just come to this area, and it's 100% optional. But it is absolutely worth our time. Also, ow! Okay, fine. I guess I will save Mr. Spearman. TF2 Machinima was cool. There was, like, a lot of weird stuff on Machinima, you know? There was, like, I remember specifically, there were a bunch of, Machinimas, on Machinima that I remember fondly. Honestly, a lot of it nowadays I wouldn't watch, because it's pretty outdated, and some of the humor is a little bit juvenile. But, you know, it's still nostalgic. Also, hello, most obvious secret ever. And also, hello, bandana. What does that do? Increases defense and int. Okay, yeah, that's just straight up better. Hey, all you glasses-wearing nerds. Apparently just wear a bandana. It's just straight up, just better in every way. Cannot guarantee it will fix your eyesight, though. And down here... It was just another way to... Yeah, I think this was just another way to get to the bottom. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I want to do it this way around. Yeah, I'll be in the Chief. There was also like a series called on Machinima that was called One Life Remaining, which was like a drama series with Halo. It was super weird. But I remember watching it and enjoying it at the time. There was also just some like one-off videos, which just they're like again they're super cringy when you watch them nowadays, but you have nostalgia for them. There was a Legend of Zelda one in particular, which was like a music video. One that I actually watched recently, which is actually still somewhat kind of funny, was a Grand Theft Auto 4 animation called The Bad Assassin, which was actually still kind of funny. Yeah, this right here, if we just fall straight to the bottom. And I can't remember... Yeah, there's... Okay, yeah, there's, there is absolutely a secret, thing that we can get to there, but, I think you have to be a bat to get to it, so unfortunately, I cannot get it right now. However, I can get that, and also that, and get this for that sweet, sweet map completion. You can wear a bandana or glasses for the ultimate mountain nerd look. It sounds like... That sounds like something that I saw from, like, Pokemon or something. I don't know what... For some reason, I feel like I vividly remember, like, a Pokemon archetype, which it was, like, Pokenerd or something, which had a bandana and, like, swirly glasses. I love those swirly glasses from anime, man. Can we bring swirly glasses back as, like, a trope? I miss swirly glasses. We hardly get them anymore. Back then, Assassin's Creed was the most surreal game to me, along with Batman Arkham Asylum. Those were the most surreal games to you? Damn. Is that when you came to my channel and and then I just went, yo, check out this shit, and you were like, what the hell? Anyway, there we go. Perfect. I miss Brock and Misty. Well, they came back for a while. At least I'm pretty sure they did, if I remember correctly. I obviously haven't kept up with Pokemon in a while. Still haven't played any of the games since X and Y. X and Y was the last ones that I played properly. I want to play the new ones. Problems be damned, because I enjoy Pokemon, you know, sue me. But, I just haven't gotten around to it. Pokemon's surprisingly very long, which is kind of nuts considering a lot of, kids' games, usually don't last long because kids' attention span sucks, but Pokemon, man, those games last a while. It's kind of a miracle kids with their attention span, pay attention as long as they do. Hey, it's the same thing, Ash is still the worst trainer, Jesse and James still can't capture Pikachu. You say that, Ash did win a championship though. He actually won a league. Oh, here's something fun. So, here's a place where there are some spearmen, and they are constantly just barring your way, right? So what you do is you do this, and then you cause them to drown horribly while they can just only stand there and watch. Why were they hanging out in that area where there was literally no way to escape? How did they get in there? Why were they there? Why were they constantly just protruding their spears? We'll never know. If you ever start doing Pokemon on stream, you got a trading partner in me. I will take you up on that offer if I ever need it. Wow, this is some great game mechanics. What, did you say something? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just... Oh. I was just mentioning that Ash actually won a championship. Sword Shield was just really boring in my opinion, story-wise at least. Yeah, I heard it has its problems. But, from what I hear, I don't think I would particularly dislike it. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I'm going the right way yet. There are some things you need to do in this area. And I'm pretty sure the first way I want to go is this way. So, this area is completely optional, and it's also got a lot of weird secrets that actually are kind of important for things in the game that you can just completely miss for the longest time, and I did during my first playthrough. Again, I'm a kid. I have a short attention span. What are we doing again? Oh, okay, now I get it. Took me a sec. Not gonna lie, took me a second. Ah, damn it, I could have gone that. And I could have gone that. Fine, I won't get my mushrooms. My 6 shrooms. Okay. Yeah, by the way, water still hurts us, so I have to make sure I don't get in water, I don't stay in water for as long as possible, because water actually hurts, Alucard. By the way, here's the ferryman.
Welcome aboard, O Prince. Shall I guide thee across the river?
Remember when we went to the lookout and we saw the ferryman through the lookout? He doesn't appear here until you do that. Otherwise, you would have to go across this area on foot. And in fact, it would be completely pointless anyway, because you would die. Canon, Alucard hates bathing. You got it. Man hasn't bathed in like 300 years since he went to sleep. Of course he wouldn't like it. Are there any games that you considered as a surreal at one point? Oh, tons. I still find games now which I find surreal. It's just that, I've obviously been, I've been, I guess, what's the word? Desensitized to it. So it doesn't, freak me out as much anymore. But there's still stuff which I see and I go, why? Like, the first game, it's really hard to try and pinpoint what the first game was, which made me go, oh, this is super different. Actually, if I had to be honest, I think it might have been Castlevania. Aria of Sorrow was definitely one of the first games where I went, huh, this is super weird and different than what I would usually play. Especially since I was watching a Let's Player on YouTube at the time. Really early Let's Player on YouTube at the time. Who unfortunately doesn't make stuff anymore. And it just reminded, I don't know, something about this game just like, it wasn't Symphony of the Night, it was Aria of Sorrow, which was the first one I saw, and then one of the other ones we'll play, which is Order of Ecclesia. By the way, another shortcut. Yeah, it just really captivated me. And I went, holy shit, this is so different. I love this. I remember specifically with a friend. I remember what year it was also. It was 2009, 2010. 2010. It must have been 2010. Yeah, because it was when Castlevania Lords of Shadow was coming out, which was when I found out. This was after I found out about the Castlevania series with Aria of Sorrow, and I went, holy shit, this game series is great. And I specifically remember that I remember when they, because I didn't know that it was a reboot at the time, but Lords of Shadow was like a hard reboot and it was very different. We'll get to that game, so don't you worry. Because the Lords of Shadow games definitely need to be covered. And I went, oh my god, this is so cool. I remember showing it to my friend at the time, who looked at it was like the E3 trailer? I think it was for a big game event. I just got ice cream from that lady. Cool. But I remember he looked at it and went, this is super weird. Why would you like this? And I went, no, but it's cool. Why would you not think it's cool, right? And it was one of the first times that I realized that people didn't have the same taste I did in video games. Because I thought for the longest time that anything that I liked, or like the things that I saw, I went, oh yeah, of course everyone knows these games. And then I had the realization of like, oh no, you only play FIFA and Call of Duty. Oh. And that's kind of when it dawned on me, and like, I really liked Final Fantasy, and I couldn't tell them because Final Fantasy is a girl's game, or, what is this weird, like, this game's lame. It's super lame. You like this game that's for girls with these very pretty men in it. So I never, like, told anyone at the time. It was like, yeah, Call of Duty, am I right? And don't get me wrong, I liked Call of Duty at the time. Like, I'm not gonna pretend I didn't like it, but it was just one of those things where I knew, like, nah, like, this isn't all I want, There are so many unique games out there and unique things that I want to experience. So, sorry, yes, to answer your question, Cryopon, that, yes, I did find games surreal at one point. Very long-winded way of saying so. Trying to figure out what the fastest way to get back up. I need to actually get back to the Underground Cavern way. Unfortunately, because of, the item that we got, which was the mermaid statue, which, trust me, I know I sort of passed over it because I was trying to, say about surreal games at the time. And, also Machinima. The mermaid statue is actually super important, because the mermaid statue is to make the ferryman appear in a different spot, which we are going to go to right now. which is super important because of another reason. Basically, we're doing a lot of important stuff as, like, preparation to help us out for later. The sooner we do this stuff now, the easier it'll become. Lol, I was just a Nintendo fanboy who accepted that he was gonna get laughed at. Actually, wait, no, I managed to blend in with the Dude Bros by also really liking racing games. See, like, the thing is, I still don't think it's right to go, ugh, Call of Duty, man. Or, you know, because something's popular, it's automatically bad. You know, you basically go full hipster. Do hipsters even exist anymore? Legit question. I don't hear a lot about hipsters anymore. I'm just wondering if that entire, like, subgenre of people have passed. Same with emos. But anyway, sorry, besides the point. But yeah, like, I've never been of the mindset because something's popular, it's bad. If there's something popular and I enjoy it, then fuck yeah, I'll play it. Why not? It just so happens that a lot of the popular things just don't interest me. That being said, I still like, hell, I like some racing games. Burnout Paradise is amazing. There are genres of people. Well, yeah, kind of. Goths. Hipsters. The Amish. I don't know. Yep, that's it. That's the three genres of people. Hipsters, emos, and the Amish. I feel like society has grown past hipsters, now they're incels. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. They've evolved past their base state into a newer form. I feel like if the stars were different, and I took a different path, I would have turned out to be a goth. I could see it happening. I legit can see a pathway where I went, yeah, I just decided to go full goth. Yeah, there is an item up there. I can't get it, though. Right, okay, take care of you. What am I at? Level 14. If I can get to level 15, that would be kind of nice. What? Hipster is evolving? Congratulations. Hipster evolved into non-hipster. Isn't that a de-evolution? Luckily, most of my friends were into similar games as me. Yeah, I mean, it got there eventually, but it took a while. Some of my friends were like, hey, you do you, man. And, like, some legit gave some things that I talked about a go. I remember playing fighting games with people who, legit, you know, they didn't know fighting games, and we played Guilty Gear of all things, but they thought it was the hypest thing ever, and that made me super happy. Because they were like, oh my god, this is amazing! So that was fun. So I'm not gonna say it was all of them, but it was for most of the time, for most of my life. And it was like, you know, I was the weird person who liked the weird weeb shit. Which, to be fair, that hasn't changed. I'm just more open about it now, and I don't give a crap anymore. So... Right. This right here is this the one I want, or is this the... Yes, this is what the mermaid statue makes appear.
Destiny awaits, O Prince.
So first you gotta look at the telescope, which makes the ferryman appear the first time, which then leads you to this area. Then that leads you to the mermaid statue, and then you have to find a secret area, which is only shown off through, with the hint of, like, there's ice. So you sort of think to yourself, this looks different, so you try slashing at it, which then leads you to this area, and you have to have the mermaid statue in order to see this ferryman, who then brings you to one of the most useful optional items in the game. And you also have to make sure you don't get hit by bats. There's a lot of steps to this. This right here. The holy symbol. You know what the holy symbol does? I can now breathe underwater. It's a snorkel. Goth cam. What? I feel like I should have been a goth considering everyone around me, plus my general shut-inness, but I thought goths were mean growing up, so I just didn't. It's a snorkel. I am furious. I was closer to an emo kid if we were going by subgenre. I grew up with Sonic games and licensed games until I picked up Final Fantasy XIII and the Mass Effect trilogy for my Xbox 360. 13 from the way it looked and played super surreal to me. Hell, even Advent Children Cloud was a super surreal character to me. Yeah, I could believe that. I could totally believe that. But yeah, I'm so glad we got the holy symbol now, because that means we can now explore water areas and not have to worry about dying. Well, at least by drowning. If anyone's wondering why I'm skipping over the water areas right now, that's because I'm trying to get to here, so I can get the onyx. Okay, time to do some exploring. I believe... Yeah, just taking a look at the map to make sure that there aren't any other things that I need to keep an eye out for in terms of secret areas. Thankfully, there is not. I just gotta explore the ground floor now. I grew up playing stuff like Metal Gear and Soul Reaver. I was already into surreal. See, that I feel like that was the best way to start. I still got into surreal games at a pretty early age, all things considered. Like, 2009, 2010 was when I started, which was when I was like 12. So, yeah, still pretty early. I bought Final Fantasy XIII, was decided to play it. I quit after the first save point. I didn't touch that game for a year. I actually beat Final Fantasy XIII. One of these days I will revisit it. Today is not that day. One of these days. I feel like it deserves a revisiting, because no one else is going to do it. The surreal experience for me is going from GameCube to Wii. Ooh, Knuckle Duster. I think Knuckle Duster has a special move equipped to it. I think. Or I could be super wrong about that. Nah, it might be just a weaker version of the Dual Knuckle. Yeah, it just seems to be a weaker version of the Dual Knuckle. Speaking of, I'm gonna switch back to that for a little bit. Just because punching things is fun. I beat 13 twice. Jesus. Why twice, if you don't mind me asking? If it's literally just because you liked it, fair enough. I was just wondering if there was genuinely a reason. Where suddenly my bright and happy Mario Sonic games were having deep stories and more gritty aesthetics. See Melee to Brawl. That's fair. I vaguely remember watching my brother play Neverhood, and I think that changed me in some fundamental way. I could actually believe that. Oh, right. Okay. I should save before doing this. I really like the Paragym system, Sumi. I think that 13 has a lot of problems. Its paradigm system is not one of them. I think on paper, and mostly in execution, it's a good system. Or at least a unique system. it has problems for various reasons, but I can see what they were going for, and it mostly works. The main problem it has with the Paradigm system is that if you decide to just do auto battles, if you just decide to do auto battle throughout the whole game, then it becomes, like, super repetitive and not fun. Which is why when I play through 13, I do not want to rely on auto battle. Yeah, the problem is the auto battle was too good. Big eel boss, how innovative. Yes, that was the boss. That was totally 100% the boss. That's why we got the life potion from it. Oh, wait. Okay, I said I would use the Dual Knuckles. Dual Knuckles is actually terrible for this, so, Scimitar is better than Gladius, also. Oh, if I do this correctly, I could do some bullshit. I could do some bullshit if I do this correctly. The problem is doing it correctly. Oh. Shit, what was it? It was forward. Shit, it was, no, it was back, half circle, back, forward. That's what it was. There we go. Give me your life energy. Okay, can't guard against that. Good to know. Ha! I took care of your tentacles. What are you going to do now? Oh, by the way, the reason why it's really important to save before this fight is because you can actually get stuck behind the boss, and you can't get out, and you just die. And that's happened to me before, and it sucks. It sucks a lot. Color me astonished. The bear heads are a surprise. And for that, we get Crystal Cloak. Which is probably better than a regular cloak, right? Yep. It also shimmers, too. And looks way cooler. Don't it suck like a vampire? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Auto battle was really good until Barfadilus shows up. Yeah, no, that's the problem. That's the problem with the auto battle, because I remember that I didn't play that for... I didn't play 13 for literal ages because I got to Bartholomew, whatever the fuck his name is, and because I used auto battle, I didn't know how to fight properly. So I just gave up because I was like, screw this. Until I decided to look up a walkthrough on how to beat Bartholomew. Because I didn't learn, because I just relied on auto battle, which does suck. It's not that it's a bad pun, it's a really bad pun. Ever 13 was the first Final Fantasy I beat, so it got a special place. No, that's absolutely fair. Who am I to discredit you and your childhood? And nostalgia. I'm lying, of course. You should all like the same things I like, because my word is gospel. Almost as gospel as the Bible that Alucard throws around his body. Also, hello, Bonefish. You do a lot of damage. I need to be careful of that. Right, so. Once again, I'm pretty sure this is just a case of making sure that I... Yep, I just gotta make sure that I clear the ocean floor. If 16 counts as childhood, sure, my childhood. Oh. Yeah, it counts. Everyone's young at heart. Also, could you... No, not fire whatever the hell you're firing at me. I would say fireballs, but we're underwater. So that just raises questions. Oh, I forgot you get these right here. The nunchucks. Unfortunately, that means I have to get rid of my shield because they're two-handed. However, these things are awesome. You're stuck in place when you're using them on the ground, unfortunately. But the good thing is, they swing twice. Which means double the hitbox and double the damage. Yeah, these things are awesome. I love them. Holy water's still pretty good, though. Right, so cleared that area. Cool. So, ow. Rude. I think that crit rate is also higher. I think, but I'm not sure about that. That might be something that I'm misremembering. I know there's weapons that have higher crit rate. I just can't remember which ones they were. Because this is getting a lot of crits, which is why I'm wondering if it is the nunchucks. Okay, cleared out that area. Cool. I mean, the first Final Fantasy game I played was 10, but I didn't beat it until the remaster came out. I'm in a similar boat. My first Final... I think 13... Was 13 my first Final Fantasy I beat? I can't remember. I think it was 13. I can't remember, though. Memory banks are a little bit dry on that one. Anyway, get me another pentagram, which is just randomly in the water. Thank you very much. Vivi is still best character. Vivi's pretty strong. I will give you that Vivi is pretty strong as a character. I don't think there's any denying that. Whew. Alright, so. I've checked the bottom of the water for most of these locations. There's only a few which I haven't been able to get to. And I think the last place I need to check is over where the ferryman was. Originally. Ice mail. That's a rare drop. Strong versus ice-based attacks and increased defense. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I will absolutely take that. I'm gonna race you, ferryman. Don't think I'm gonna lose, though. Shit. I was actually... Damn it! Make sure you get them! Ah. Really, video game? That doesn't count towards map completion. Fine, whatever. I just wanted to get to, that area. Hey Niche, remember how disappointed I was about the Scott Pilgrim game? What, not coming out to anything else? Yeah, no, they announced that it's getting re-released, which is actually amazing. Oh shit, kill a fish. I actually did not see that. I'd have to check my 360 when I first played 13, because it might have been later when it came out, so I would have been older. See, that's the type of stuff which I find really interesting to find out, you know? Imagine you're a ferryman, a dude hops onto the water and sprints ahead. Rude. Hey, if he's going to be slow, I'm gonna just zip ahead of him. You gotta keep up, old man. The future is now. Also, cool, I actually did the map completion. Nice. I think that means I'm pretty done for this area. I got the big thing that I needed, took out a boss, got some sweet experience. I'm now level 18, which is pretty great for this point in the game. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good position. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can do besides just straight up progress, and I don't think there is. So, I'm going to head towards where we need to go next. My timeline of played games is all just jumbled up. I'm super happy that Scott Pilgrim is coming back because that game got delisted and I was super sad. There's a few other games I would love that to come back that got delisted, but they're very unlikely. Like, very unlikely. It'd be cool if it happened, though. Okay. Alright, Alucard. We've done a lot of progress, so let's save. Get that safety net. Perfect. And now I want to head back towards the alchemy laboratory because there is another one of those blue doors which we saw before, which was sealed by magic, which is opened up because I got the library card. Sorry, not the library card. I got the Jewel of Open by the from the librarian. Like, I still have to be a little bit careful, but man, it's so gratifying that I don't have to worry about, like, dying in 4 hits anymore. Like in traditional Castlevanias. I feel so elated. That being said, there's still more traditional ones that I have to do, so that safety net won't be there forever. Oh, no it won't. Whew, right. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time has been remastered and it's god-awful. Wait, you mean the remake? I thought it looked okay. I didn't see anything that looked particularly egregious about it. Well, then again, I only saw, like, screenshots, so I haven't actually seen the gameplay yet, so I'll check that out when I can. I have no attachment to Prince of Persia. I do own, like, all of them, and it's one of those series where I've gone, I'll play this one day. That's a lie. I've played the original Sands of Time, on PlayStation 3. That remaster was actually awful, because the sound mixing was terrible. I just realized why the Alucard sprite was messing with my eyes. The cape is see-through, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I said. It's, flickering, because it's a crystal cape. It's, super see-through. Give me that, please. Thank you. Alright. Progress. Crystal cape gives me a crystal headache. Yeah, but it gives me better stats, so... Hello there.
Alucard, wasn't it? We meet again.
So it seems.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle's different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. With each rebirth, it takes a new form.
And here I thought my mind was playing tricks. Well, there's nothing for it. Till we meet again.
Good talk. And that's a bullshit reason why we can make the castle different every single time. Look, Dracula likes to just do some new decorating every so often, you know? Really, spruces up the place. And don't you worry, this man loves his interior decorating. I mean, I could already point out the fact that why the fuck does he need such a huge castle to begin with? Because he's on his own, other than, like, the monsters, but he doesn't care about the monsters or where they live. Man gotta have his marble gallery. His freaking church area. Dance hall in some cases. The man sits on his chair all day. Why does he need a dance hall? I don't think I've ever seen a Castlevania where they go, yeah, let's have Dracula bust a move. Anyway. Ooh, cutlass. Thank you very much. And need to make sure I avoid that, because I think that does a crap ton of damage, if I remember correctly. Okay, right, so... head through here, and... there is actually a pretty cool secret that's gonna come up. Also, this enemy, which... I need to make sure that I do this correctly. Shit, shit. Okay, no, it's fine, I can do this correctly. Give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, give me all that health. That feels so good to do. Super weird input. Feels really good though. Well, I must go. My bed is calling me. Good luck with the rest of the game. I'm just gonna hit that follow button and find my coffin. Ah, thank you so much, Kirby Pink, for the follow. Please find pleasant dreams. And eternal rest. Dracula would install Disco Ball for the sheer satisfaction of having a Disco Ball. Man will bring back Disco before Disco was even a thing. Also, hello there, Goggles. What do you do for me? You decrease defense, but increase int. I'll take it. Shit. God, I always find this... There we go. That's one of the ones I always find the hardest to do, because one, I always do it the wrong direction, which really helps. And two, it's kind of just an awkward input to do anyway. Also, hello there, Night Shield, and also area that we can't get to. Don't think about it, it's fine. I think I'll go to. See you all next century. I hope it doesn't take that long, but take care, Hatmaster. Here we go. Here's another secret. The confessionary. So here's the deal. We sit in the chair, and we either have super good luck, or super, super bad luck. I'm gonna test it out. What's my luck? And my luck is...
Rest your weary soul here. May the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost be with you. Amen.
I got the good thing. The only problem is, he didn't give me the thing that I was hoping he would give me. So here's the deal. You sit down, and you can get one of two people. You can either get a good priest or a bad priest. There's the bad priest. Bad priest tries to harm you, whereas good priest, well, lets you confess. But here's the thing. Sometimes the good priest can give you an item, and it's grape juice.
Amen.
And it only happens very rarely. But you can also sit on the other side. And if you sit on the priest side, you get a lady who comes up to you and basically confesses and gives you absolutely nothing. Except just this scene of her being really sad. But just like the priest, she can also be super evil and try to stab you. Yo, what's up, Hellcat? It's a really cool room. Again, just a little extra. It's there for absolutely no reason other than just to be extra. But it makes perfect sense for the area, because this is the church of the church of the castle. I believe that's... okay, that's to somewhere else, which we can't get to yet. Right, okay. I have to be careful here, because... these fuckers that do that. Goddamn crows. Go, my spirit! Cool. Unfortunately, this one I don't think you can stop from procking. There we go. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Come on, try it. I dare you. Okay, we're good. Did you get the dual knuckles and do the easy XP trick? I got the dual knuckles. I'm not going to do any easy XP or, like, trying to duplicate items or any of that stuff. So, I am doing this legit. So, excuse me, could you... okay, thank you. You know, I'm just going to summon spirits. There we go. Right. And if I remember correctly... hey, yeah, this room. I remember that room. We need something specific for that room. We can't get it. At the very least, not right now. You dick. Oh, my God. I just got wombo comboed by birds. Yeah, try it. I dare you. You fucker. He doesn't even do that much damage. He literally just does it just to annoy you and hit you back down. The winged skeletons are just extra. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'ma just, there we go. At least knock you back a little bit. Okay. Okay, head up here, get a life up. Sweet. Over here, strength potion, and silver plate, which I'm actually pretty sure is not better than the... yeah, no, it's actually not better than the ice armor we got from the ice lady, who also was nice enough to give us ice cream. Alright. All we gotta do is continue forwards. No, god damn it, I don't want the Bible. No religion for me. Okay, fine, maybe a little bit of religion. Damn those rats of the sky. Almost as bad as pigeons. I'm very excited for that the bells ring, but also Alucard is definitely not heavy enough to make them ring. Don't know how to duplicate items, but the spike ball is worth the insane XP. It's worth demoing once, possibly. Maybe I might mention like exploits. This game has quite a few exploits. I don't want to make use of them, just personally, because I like doing it quote-unquote legit. Like I said, I don't think I'll need to do any grinding, but I might show it off if I need to do grinding for whatever reason. I don't think I will need to. It's worth keeping in mind, though. Also, ow. How birds hurt, man. Well, this is ominous. It's a nice painting you got there. Hey, it's the Hippogriff. I always forget you're a boss because you are not that tough. Especially now that I got the knuckles. Sorry, not the knuckles, the nunchucks. Yep, there we go.
You look like you're doing well for yourself.
And you didn't come here to flatter me.
True. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Belmont? Of course. Why?
He disappeared about a year ago. I'm sure he's here now. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
A gentleman after all. Thank you.
Oh, believe me, Alucard has a way with women. This bird has just talked shit about the other birds and now it's pissed. I like that headcanon. That's a strong one. Oh god, what is this voice acting? It's the new voice acting, and it's technically better, but less charming. It's technically good, it's just not what people are used to. When I say better, I mean, I don't mean I prefer it. I mean, technically it is, like, better translated, and, you know, it's got actual quote-unquote voice actors, but the original has a charm to it, you know? I'm not gonna deny that, because it does. I don't mind the new voice acting. I think it's okay. That's my piece on it. Okay, what do we got here? Potion. And another scimitar. Oh, sorry, cutlass, not scimitar. And I really don't need right now because of my nunchaku. Right, I need to make sure... I can't remember, I think... I do remember where I need to get to. I honestly can't remember how to get to it. Ah, right, yeah, okay, now I remember. Now I remember. All I had to do was see the item. Okay. Prison might not be that bad for this area, but The holy water's just good. It's so flat, that's sort of the, that's the sword of the British Navy. Yeah, the cutlass. See, the thing is, Alucard is flat. Like, I will agree with that. Alucard does sound flat, but he's supposed to sound flat because he's just very sort of... You know, you want to hear flat? If you listen to the Japanese voice acting, it's so flat and wooden. I honestly really didn't like the Japanese voice acting. Well, I think Maria's fine. Maria has a cheeriness behind her voice. It's definitely different because she sounds younger than the original. I see those save points and I'm convinced that the artist who came up with them had some pharmaceutical help. Well, you know what the best part is, Wad? To be honest, I didn't even, like, show it off. But, it's when you, go into the room and you can hear it pulsating. Oh, by the way, here is Tear Thing. It's a cursed dark sword. It puts your attack to 0. It is literally the worst weapon in the game. No, there isn't a reason for it existing other than to make your life harder. God, would be a Castlevania game without the Fleeman Bird combo. Birds are seriously pissed. You're not going to stop me from getting my prize, which is right over here. Leapstone! I can now double jump. And holy crap, we finally got our new movement tech, and we can go places. Oh, there's actually right, now there's a few things I need to remember to, There's a few things that I need to try and remember where they are now, because now that we got this, there are things that we can get. Right, so. Looking at the castle that we got right now. Trying to see if there's anything that stands out, which I've missed. Nothing... Nothing that's... no secret rooms. I've got all the secret rooms that I've, gotten already, I'm pretty sure. Again, just double checking, making sure. There's that one, which I haven't gone to yet, but I can't get there. I think I'm pretty much in the clear for the time being. Yeah. Okay. Time to do some backtracking. And honestly, I feel like you'll be faster if we just go this way. Maria sounds like generic free female number 3. I don't agree with that. I've heard worse. Much worse. Sword's so shit, it heals most enemies. Well, generic female number 4 is worst. Touché. Still. Olrotz's quarters. Not going there quite yet. The thing we're going to do right now is go back to areas we've been to already, because now we can get new stuff. Welcome to Metroidvania style. Now you got a new ability. Now the map is completely different in how you traverse it. Which is why I love these games. I am always a fan that of the whole idea of you get something new and it completely recontextualizes something. For example, in Metroidvanias, when you get a new movement ability and suddenly the entire map is completely different because of it. FF14 has a similar thing where you get a new ability for your class and suddenly the way you play the entire class is completely different. Stuff like that, I absolutely love it. It just keeps things evolving and changing. Makes old things fresh again. That's why I love character action games also. Something as simple as unlocking the ability to get a stinger to get you towards the enemy is so helpful. And it's such a simple idea. You know, get an attack which gets you towards the enemy. But it's just so useful because of it. Did you know the boss of Olrox's quarters is Olrox? Shock. Okay, Spectral Sword, you tried. You didn't even try, that's a lie. Like, it was just kind of sad more than anything. I completely forgot you can attack the Iron Ball. It works better with the dual knuckles. Yeah, yeah, I remember now. I remember now. Yeah, that's for later, but... Oh my god! I also forgot that that does a crap ton of damage. Give me one sec. Gonna make sure that I don't die. Okay, there we go. Because that would have been really bad. I wish there was a way to sort items in this game. Unfortunately, there isn't, unless you do it manually. Hey, now I got my own boomerang. Sweet. Unfortunately, can't get up to the next level yet. Unless I head up here. There we go. Got the Morning Star, which I'm pretty sure I don't like. Let me at least see it. Yeah, it's kind of like a sword, except it's a big-ass, It's a big-ass club. Was this the weapon I was thinking of that I don't like? Actually, I think this one's actually pretty okay. I think it's a different one I'm thinking of. Maybe from a different game. Welcome to, oh, also Dynamite. Yeah, welcome to the game where, unfortunately now we're gonna have, like, the problem of, like, I'm going to be like, oh man, this weapon sucks, but it's actually good because I remember it being, bad in a different game. Or something similar thereof. Also, Shuriken. Don't ask me how a Japanese ninja star got put in this castle. Shut up, don't think about it. D&D ripoff with Magic Missile. And save point. Perfect. Unfortunately, can't get all of those items yet. But I can at least get some of them. Don't forget to stomp. I completely forgot about that. I thought you had to unlock the stomp for some reason. Yeah, I completely forgot Alucard has a stomp. Huh, the more you know. Right, so, that's the first backtracking that we've done. Right, so, I know where we need to go to progress. At least I'm pretty sure I remember where to go. And... there's definitely things I could... It might be worthwhile continuing the story for the time being, because we're actually going to get an ability which is going to help us immensely soon. However, I want to make sure that I can try and find... So, there's one thing that we haven't gone yet, which is a familiar. And I know at this point in the game, if I remember correctly, you can get a familiar, maybe even 2. The problem is, I can't remember where they are. I'm pretty sure one of them is back in the library. And I now think I can get to it because I got the double jump, but I'm not 100% sure. I do have a library card. It might be worth, I have 4 library cards. Honestly, it's probably worth it if I just teleport back. And see if I can find anything worthwhile. Are you planning on finishing this in one stream? No! No, I am not going to finish this in one stream. Absolutely not. This is going to take multiple. If I pushed it, I could maybe do it in 2. But more than likely, it's probably going to be 3, with the fact that I'm trying to do as much as possible. The sword, well, hello to you too. The sword familiar is also the other one that, I don't know, I don't remember where it is. If I could get the fairy, though, that would be great. Because the fairy, actually has something that, would be really cool to show off. Oh, the spellbooks look ugly. Oh! Upgraded Fleeman! Fleeman with armor. They finally decided to stop getting killed in one hit. They still don't do that much damage, but hey, they're learning. They've evolved their tactics even further than using birds. God forbid they figure out how to use armor and birds at the same time. Truly, it will be a combination that we will never be able to defeat. Can't quite make it. Yeah, I'll be back. I just thought also with the fact that, considering the nunchucks hit twice, they might still be better than the Morningstar. Morningstar is, crush damage, I'm pretty sure, which, in traditional game, like RPG games, is usually good against skeletons and such, and armor. Hey, I got the stone mask. Also, here's a secret. Topaz Circlet, and Holy Rod. This thing. I can't remember if it's got a... Yeah, that's the special attack, if I remember correctly. It's back forward. Which gives it an area, higher area of effect. And the Topaz Circuit restores HP by poison damage. And also increases int by a ton. Oh. What about the Stone Mask? That's Ancient Ceremonial Stone Mask. Honestly, you know what? I'm going to take the defense just for safety. I think that will help out in the long run. Then we'll continue looking through this area. Why I casually steal glances at the map. I return. What did I miss? I can double jump now, and we're just doing some exploration. Oh! Hello there, friend. You know, I feel like this should be more threatening than it is. Yeah, it should be way more threatening than it is. Well, that was a boss fight. It was only a lesser demon. That's fair. Oh! Stopwatch. I think I want the stopwatch for something, right? I feel like there was something I wanted it for. Also, shit, I need mist. Damn it! I don't have my mist form yet. Ah, we'll have to come back later. Have you fought Galgamoth yet? Oh god, no. That's not gonna happen for a while. If even we do it, because it's technically a super boss. Technically. Also, I'm pretty sure I just got a weapon. Didn't see what it was because I got money. Oh, it was a rapier. I just literally got another one. Cool. And a high curate. Wow, I'm getting super lucky with these items. Holy shit. What does the rapier look like? I'm guessing it's very stab. Oh, it's actually just like swords. It does have that, though. Which is pretty cool. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say that's multi-hitting also. Test it out. Oh. Okay, maybe test it out on an enemy where I can actually aim at them. You'll do. Okay, but you die in one hit. So, that's also not a good God damn it. All I want to do is hit you multiple times. That's so much to ask. And, right, there is also... another area up here, which... can I get to it yet? I don't... no, I can't get to it yet. I'll need something else. And I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything in the other area. I'm just double checking. No, I'm pretty sure we're good. So, basically, if I want to get the fairy, I need to get my mist form. Which means I will have to go to the next area that we need to go to. Okay, got it. That also means going the right way. Boy, I hope you guys don't get tired of this, because we got, like, what, how many castles to get through? How many castles to get through with this method? Oh yeah, I also got a katana. Except it's a bamboo sword, and not... I don't think it's that good. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any special moves, but I could be wrong on that, because there's a third special move input, and I can't remember what it is. feel like it's up, down, or something like that, but... Or, like, hold a button down, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. Oh, I wasn't even, Red Rust is more useful than Takamitsu, to be honest. Fair. I wasn't even talking about that, to be honest. I was talking about just every Metroidvania game with all their castles. It's actually, it's good that I went to the library, because there's another thing I can do here, which is... get the stuff that I couldn't get on the outer wall. And now here comes the awkward moment where I try to remember what stuff I couldn't get. This I couldn't get. Which is a garnet. And then... so I head downward. Let's see how the birds are coming along. Yep, still doing his thing. Yeah, good bird. Is there anything I can see? Nope, still the ferryman. There are multiple castles in this game. Dracula, where do you get the money for those? Ah, there it is! Birds laid an egg. We have made some progress. I'm genuinely curious. Can I take you out no problem now? Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can take you out no problem now. Good to know. Right, so I need to... now that I have this stopwatch, I need to head on back... I'm pretty sure the garnet was the main thing. Ooh, sorry. Castle's putting me to sleep, chat. No, it's not. It's not in the slightest. I just woke up very early. I completely forgot the detail that, that it implies that the doppelganger actually completely broke the door that was supposed to lead to this area. And it looks like a mist door. I completely forgot about that detail. That's super cool. Well, we already got the item that the ferryman gives us, so we're good there. So we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I got that item. I could have sworn there was another item that I couldn't get, though. Maybe up here? No, that's for a Bible. I want to keep my cloth. Yeah, and that's for a save point, which, you know what? I'll save. Never hurts to do a safety save. Define very early, though. I don't want to. I abstain from answering that question. Right, so. Bunch of stuff I can do. Trying to figure out what order to do it all. Mist. So. If I want to get... right, yes, that's where I need to go if I want to get that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I understand, which means... where I want to go next is actually probably to the clock room that we saw way back when. Especially since I have the stopwatch, because I'm pretty sure if you activate the stopwatch in that room, something special happens. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Especially since you don't get many stopwatches in this game. If nothing else, it's worth a go. Okay, one more. I woke up at 3 PM, that's early for me. I get up around 7, get out of bed around 9. I don't sleep, that's a mood. Yeah, it's an existing hour on my clock, that will do, fair enough. Happy to oblige. Okay. Actually, look at my notes. Yeah, there's still some stuff that we can do. In terms of secrets, but we won't be able to do that quite yet. Which means... forward. Damn, I got like 3 pentagrams in my inventory right now. I got a lot of Satan. I'm carrying a lot of images of Satan. To be fair though, that ass really is pretty pretty heretical. And back for a little bit. Forgot how much time is spent around this big ass corridor. Especially when you're trying to get from point A to point B. You can definitely spend a lot of time just aimlessly trying to wander about. Okay. What is my percentage at with castle completion? I can't remember if there's a way to check. I feel... I don't know, in other games they give you a percentage to look at, but in this game, not entirely sure. Oh, wait, I want to see if I remember this correctly. Yep. I knew that was a secret. Hey, and I got the Alucard shield. Which is totally the same shield we had at the start, guys, I swear. And also the Alucard sword and mail. Yeah, so... These are actually fakes. These are actually, fakes of the Alucard gear that you usually get. However... They can actually... be a little bit useful, because if you equip all of them, I can't remember which, how many items there were, but if you equip all of them, you do actually get a little bit of a boost to something. I can't remember what it was, though. Luck. It was luck, thank you. So, they do actually have a purpose if you equip all of them. And it changes your name to Alucard. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so... This actually increases your luck to 46. Which is pretty nuts. Yeah, Alucard is your farming gear, basically, for those increased item drops. That being said, I don't need to do that right now, so... I'm I'm gonna head back to the Knight Shield and all of the stuff that I was using, because I like them a lot. Ice Mail, perfect. Alucard is my favorite kart racer. It's pretty top tier. Actually does change the name, nice touch. Aluminium car. Yo, what's up, Kenshiro? Yo, what the hell, Field and Niche streams on Twitch? Yes, I do. I think we were in the dance hall now. I completely missed the name. And I'm pretty sure that we get some good stuff here, but not quite yet. Ah, Orotz's quarters, that's right. I don't think this game has a dance hall now. I keep on thinking there's going to be a dance hall. It's not a dance hall. Forward. No, back. Shit, I always forget this. Back. Which way was it? This is why I need to remind myself. Back, half circle, back, forward. That's a lot of weapons you have, my good sir. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. You get 198 luck if you put in the 99 luck code, name entry, put on the Alucard gear and 2 Lepers Lazuli and pop it in luck potion, but it's not especially worth it. It's just basically just to, like, flex the amount of luck you get. Which, to be fair, sounds like something worth doing once. Also, have some cheese, an onyx, and a broadsword, because why the hell not? Cheese, grommet. Whew, okay. God, there's a lot of things here that we can... I believe first we want to go up. I think up is where we want to go first. Yo, this enemy is just called Hammer. I respect it. You got your gimmick and you're doing it. And this enemy's just called Blade. God, they animate really nice also. Jesus, ow. Ow. There we go. Okay, I can't remember. Does that actually... No, that doesn't... I always found that death animation so weird, because he throws the sword like it's going to attack you, and then it doesn't actually do damage. It's super weird. You know, Wallace and Gromit, I approve. I approve immensely. I'm British, of course I know it. It's against capital law not to know what Wallace and Gromit when you're British, pretty much. I think it was supposed to, but due to a bug, it didn't end up working. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't know why with Metroidvania games. I guess because they're so detailed that if you go like, this is a bug, it doesn't work correctly, I immediately go, yeah, makes sense. Especially considering this is the PS1 era also. Where you had to get things right the first time, or basically just let it live with what it's got. Every single time I see an enemy with all of those weapons, I have to do that, because it's so satisfying. And it completely deals with the problem. It deals with the problem so good. Yeah, here we go. This is where things get interesting. Also, where we can die. Because there's some pretty strong enemies in here. And that is the thing I want. Also, sliding skeletons. I used to yell soul steel when I entered the classroom in high school. Please tell me at least someone got it. Please tell me at least someone got it. Anyone. Even if it was the Ron reference. I would have taken that, even if it was the Ron reference. Yes, believe it or not, I was once even more of a maladjusted Chuny Spurd than I am now. It's 2006, nobody got it. Aww. That's just sad. Oh yeah. This weird ass sub weapon, which I think is supposed to be a crossbow. Or the lightning? I always, it's such a weird one to me. Also, I never thought it was good. Hey, there we go. That's the save point I've been waiting for. Oh, it's broken? Oh, I knew there was going to be at least one sub-weapon where I just went, oh, I never used this, and it was like the broken one. It always spawns here as well. I'm going to give it a go. I just remember not liking it. For some reason or another. Maybe the intent... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this is the room. This is the room. This is the room that just straight up kills you. Also, here's the most broken weapon in the game. Yeah, I think that's why. I think it's because it burnt through my hearts and I didn't have strong int at the time, so I just immediately went, like, this sucks, I don't like it. And typically how much I don't use my sub-weapon anyway. Makes sense that I never found out. So yeah. Here's the shield rod. It says it's extra effective with a shield. What it doesn't tell you is what it does. Or how to even use the effectiveness. So, for a rod, it does pretty okay damage. And also, you can throw these things out, which are basically sort of like spinning traps. But where its power truly lies is if you press both attack buttons together with a shield equipped. And depending on your shield, it gives you different benefits. So because I have the Knight Shield equipped, my offense got increased. And if we go on over to the Leather Shield, my defense is increased. And different shields have different things that they do. I don't actually remember what the Alucard shield does. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, this thing is absolutely broken because of some of the shield abilities you get. Like, the offense boost making it so you do upwards of 100 damage. Like, it is actually seriously kind of broken how, it's broken how broken the shield rod is. Good English. Yeah, no, it's nuts how broken the shield rod is. We don't even have the good shields. This is basically what you would use if you want to win the game. Because some of the effects are stupid and nutty. That being said, I'll probably only use it for a little bit. I'll still use a bunch of different other weapons. Obviously to show them off, because there's still a bunch of cool weapons with different abilities. So it would be a shame if we just, focused on the one weapon for the rest of the game. Gotta let other ones shine, you know? I'll keep it a little bit longer. It's kind of fucked that you summoned the dead cow that you, turned into the shield as a holy spirit, now that I think about it. Also, shout out to the beast in the background that got slayed in a Colosseum fight. I bet it was just super sick as hell. I also love that the fact that the input is just back forward in order to do the mine. So sometimes I just throw it out accidentally anyway. Anyway, here's a blood cloak. Blood cloak turns damage into hearts. And it's super red. Like blood. That being said, I prefer the crystal cloak because of its stats, so... And I hardly use sub-weapons anyway, so... At least wanted to show off its red hue. It's actually worth noting, I haven't actually showed it off yet, but you can customize your menu color. You can actually change it to whatever color you want from system. Which is something that I completely forgot to mention. So if you wanted to have, like, purple, yeah, you totally can. Or basically just any color as long as you mix them. This game is super rad. My headache is super lame. It's not as bad as where it hurts, but annoying enough to notice. Oh god, I hate dull headaches. I know exactly the feeling you're talking about, because it's not enough to be like, I have to be in bed, but it's enough where it's like, I can't ignore this. I'm Zero, by the way, just playing Soul Cow against Jordan, and Jocelyn getting mad at myself. Hey, no problem, dude. Damn it, that actually leads nowhere. There's also a complete top area which I need to go to, which is kind of important. Also, ow! Ow! I mean, horseman, jeez. Right, I need to go downstairs and then to the right. Oh shit, I killed you out. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I actually didn't mean to. So hello there, friend. Been a while since I've seen you. What's behind this door? Oh! It's Gravekeeper. I guess he was the one who buried the bodies. Is it also... I don't think... No, I think it's literally just green tea in this area. Huh. It's actually super sad when you kill these enemies, because if you kill the owl, the knight the owl mourns the loss of his friend if you kill the knight first, but if you kill the owl, the knight mourns the loss of the owl. Jesus Christ, that is a tongue twister to say for some reason. It's really sad, because then you wail on the knight as he's trying to mourn the death of his best friend that you just murdered. It's pretty fucked up, Alucard. Not gonna lie. Alright. Time for some serious shit.
Who are you? Servants, come forth from the gates of hell!
Your blood. The scent of your blood.
You're a Belmont! Attack! Rid my castle of this pest!
Your castle? Oh shit, Minotaur and Werewolf teaming up. Time for me to activate bullshit mode. Yep, none of that, please. Absolutely none of that! Shield Rod is a fair and balanced item.
A Belmont for certain. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Damn it, this is why Richter needs his dumb bandana and fighting gear. Man, pet pairs always break my heart a little bit. Yeah. In Darkest Dungeon, the Houndmaster hugs his hound to heal, and when he dies, the dog stands guard. Oh. Oh, that feels bad. I don't like that. What I do like is almost falling and ruining this moment. No, what I do like is Form of Mist. It's L1 plus R1 together. There we go. Yeah, I can now turn into a mist cloud. Which means, guess what? Even more stuff I can now try and find in this castle. Ah, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. We've barely even scratched the surface for a lot of it. Hell, I still need to get one of my... I still need to get a familiar. That's something I haven't even done yet. Like, there's a couple familiars I could probably get now. And I should get them because familiars can totally level up. And it's super useful. Taking a very quick look at, I'm making sure that I haven't actually missed... I could do that right now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Not going to end things quite yet. But what I am going to do is open up the castle even more. Because through the power of using my mind memory... yes, totally. I remember where to go. And I can get even more exploration. Even more items. Do I need to stop clock still? I don't think I do. Do I? I always feel like there's another place where I need it, and I don't know where. And back over here was just progress to a different area, right? So, ow. What I really need to do, though, is save, because I haven't saved since I defeated that boss. Thanks for the level up, though. Appreciate it. Nice stab, dickhead. I've only just noticed that the soundtrack is funky now. Well, it was funky. Back to the spooky castle music. Sorry. You only get the funk for a little bit. Alright. Now to try and make sure that I go to the right place. Nope. Unfortunately, this was before the ability where you could pick where to warp. So you just kind of have to go through them until you're at the right place. Yeah, okay, perfect. I could use a library card if I wanted to speed it up a little bit, but it's so close anyway that honestly I don't feel like it's worth it. Plus, honestly, I'm one of those people where I would prefer trying to travel to the place if I can, just to kill monsters on the way. Just so you would be able, I would be able to get items or experience from them, even if it's only just a little bit. Right, so up there, and then back around. Okay. And then, what I can do, before we finish up, is... I can... If I can do it very quickly, I'll be able to show off one cool thing before needing to finish up for the day, which I would really like. So I'm gonna try my best. We're actually coming to the point where, if I really wanted to, I could beat the game. Like, to get the bad ending. I spoiled it a little bit at the beginning, but this game does have, multiple endings. And we're about to get the thing which is to basically just, straight up get the bad ending of the game. Because it will let us go to the top of the castle. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that, because I got a whole ass castle that I still need to explore. It's still wild to me that I could just beat the game right now if I wanted to. It's almost like Breath of the Wild syndrome. Hey, we could go on a quest across the entire map in order to save all of the champions. Or, hear me out, we just go straight for the end. Honestly, I feel like that's the smarter idea. Also, shout out to the staircase we can never explore, and almost looks like a painting. What's with this background with the parallax scrolling? It's really funky now that I look at it. Really cool, though. Anyway, pass through with mist, and I can now turn into a bat. And holy crap, does this open up things. I am now a proper vampire. I got my bat form. Lord knows how Alucard forgot to turn into a bat, let alone all of the other things he could turn into. But whatever, we got it now. I'm just going to say somehow Death got rid of your ability to turn into a bat. I don't know how. I also don't know why he put the ability to turn into a bat into an orb. He'd be crazy like that sometimes. Yeah, now I got this ability, I can pretty much just do whatever I want. I could beat the game now if I wanted to, which of course I said I'm not going to do. I can now pretty much explore the castle to whatever extent I want. The most classic of vampire forms. It do be a classic. Alright. Ah, now I can get up here. Ain't no staircase leading to nowhere gonna bring me down. And this is super important, because this is where, yep, the fairy card is. I now have a familiar. Aw, ain't she pretty? So you can say the dev removed the bad influence. And on that pun, I'm gonna knock myself out and go to sleep. If you actually wait a while, I believe the fairy lands on your shoulder. That's not the thing that I want to show off with the fairy, though. Although, there it is. If you wait long enough, yeah, the fairy just goes on your shoulder, and then if you move, you get a pixelated upskirt shot. Thanks, video game. I appreciate it. Right, let's get that map completion. Stay classy, Kunami. Now, where is it? There is... There's a... Oh, God, where is it? There's a table and chairs near here. So what we need to do is we're going to keep the fairy. Basically what the fairy does is every so often I believe she heals you. She's not a combat familiar. She's a regular familiar. Sorry, a healing familiar. That's what I meant to say. So every so often she will heal you. Also, while I'm here,
How about this?
I'm gonna sell all of my stuff because I can.
How about this? How about this?
Is there any other items I can get that I want? Magic Scroll. Contains Wind Smash. I believe I can get that myself. So I don't know why I would pay for that. Yeah, I'm good. I don't think I want to pay for that. I know what Wind Smash is. I didn't know you could just straight up buy it, unless it tells you where it is. Because I don't think... Yeah, no, I can't do it yet, so that's something that I need to get. I really hope I can do this now. I don't know how much experience the fairy needs, but she needs a little bit because she needs to gain a few levels. And I can't remember how much you need in order to level her up. It's not a lot. You get it pretty damn fast, if I remember correctly. I think it was like every 100, maybe? I at least want to try and find the, I at least want to try to find the, place where we can sit down first, because that is important. Was it this area? No. Was it at the end? No, it wasn't at the end, because that's where, that's where the leather cuirass was, right? Honestly can't remember. Ah, thank you for the posture check and hydrate. I was getting a little bit parched. I legit don't realize how thirsty I am until you guys point it out sometimes. It's kind of a problem. And not great. I should be keeping an eye on that. High cuirass. Yeah, I really need to try and find our room, though. It might have been where the doppelganger was, maybe? it's definitely in this area. Thankfully, I mean, it's actually not too bad that I'm just sort of going around because I need to level up the ferry anyway. So it's not too bad that I'm just sort of aimlessly going around looking for it. Alucard, I didn't want to go back in the doorway. Thank you. One thing I do need to do, though, is go to the save point, which is right down here. Hey, welcome back, Hellcat. Also, can confirm I got the ferry. Now I'm just trying to find a place to sit down. Yeah, Windows updates can be fun. Lots and lots of fun. I want to check on the birds again also while I'm doing this. I want to see if they made any more progress. Bird's checking on its eggs. It seems to be doing a good job. Still not quite there yet. Can I sit on... I don't know if it works here. I'm not sure if you have to be at a specific point, but... Unfortunately, I don't think the ferries are high enough level. There's a lot of... Unfortunately, there's a lot of... yeah, I've already got it to level 3. There's a lot of things that I'm not entirely sure of when it comes to getting this to activate. You need the lyric card? Okay. She still sits on your shoulder while sitting down, though. Okay. Get another upskirt while we're at it. But I think now that we got Bat, and the castle has opened up to us even more than ever, we are going to... I'm going to head towards a save point. And we are going to finish up for this session. And then on the next session, we are going to go throughout this entire damn castle trying to find all of the secrets that we possibly can in preparation for what I can only describe as the second part. Also, I just realized that there was a save point further up. For the longest time, I thought the ferry only had one leg. Yeah, considering the angle, I can kind of understand how you'd be taken aback by that, or like fooled by it, because it's very sideways view. But at the same time, I can see the two legs right now. It's just a little bit pixelated. Nope, she definitely has arms. They're just very, very small noodle arms. Anyway, whew. Glad to get started on this game. And after a bit of a rough start, I think I'm getting back into the swing of things, which makes me happy. So, we got a lot of places that we need to explore. We got the entire bottom area we got to go back to, because now I can go up the waterfall. Now that I got the bat form, there's plenty of places I can check out, including the top area with the clock tower, which we can now go to, as well as the area on the where the confession is, and a whole entire area that we haven't even seen yet. Yeah, that's a lot that we still need to do. So we are going to do that next time. I'm going to try my best to memorize and write down notes so I don't have to look at the map and try to, like, pass out information. Because there's a lot of information. On this map, there is a lot of information, and it's sometimes very hard to see it all. I have to admit, I don't know the average cup sizes for fairies, but you do have big boob. Fair enough. I wouldn't know. I mean, you don't know how fairy proportions work. It could be normal for her. Ay, ay, ay. Was there an entire side? No, that's... Okay, that's for later, so... Yeah, there's just so many, like, small places and secret areas which I need to go to. I need to also head on... Yeah, I need to go head on back over to another area. Yeah, there's just so much, I'm just looking at the map and there's just so much stuff where it's just like, oh man, there's a lot of just little things which I can find. Little, very important things. What's with the red blanket in the background? Oh, that was for a performance art piece I did earlier. I'm not hiding anything. It was literally just... I even got candles. You can't see them, but it was for mood lighting. I also got this. It was for a performance art piece. Unfortunately, you can't see it that well. But welcome, Fluffy. So glad you could join us for at least the ending. You missed the whole Hey, no worries, buddy. Well, there's always the VOD, and plus, there's always next time, because this sucker's gonna take multiple sessions. I thought I could get it done in 2. I'm not gonna get it done in 2. It'll probably take at least 3. But yeah, I was just lamenting the fact of like, man, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. There's a lot of things. A lot of areas that I need to see and go to. And we'll be doing that on the next session. Are we gonna do 100%? I'm gonna try and do as much of this castle as possible. So yeah, pretty much 100%. I could beat the game now if I wanted to, technically, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do it proper. So... Oof, ouch, yikes, I stretched and I thought I would have to pick up my arms off the floor. Jesus, how brittle are your bones? But yeah, that's for next time. I really want some more familiars. I was really... Where the hell do you get the holy sword? I remember... Or the sword... Oh, that's where. I literally just saw it. Okay. Ah, that's where it is. Really? Well, I'll have to head over there next time then. nibbling on pretzels for the first time in years. Very tasty. Yeah, but are they as tasty as doing consecutive pretzel motions on a fighting game? I think not. I'm a cracker of human. One poke and I crumble to the floor dramatically. I was born with paper skin and glass bones. Pretty much sums up my my build perfectly. Anyway. Let's see how everyone is doing on stream space. Don't really have anyone doing anything. Let me see if there's actually anyone playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm genuinely curious. Or a Castlevania game of any description would be nice. As I awkwardly shuffle off. There's would literally be someone. Anyone. Oh, hey. Yes, there is. Also, shoutouts to being the #1 Castlevania Symphony of the Night stream at the moment. We did it, guys. I made it. Pun is doing LA Noire. I do like LA Noire. Yeah, that's a nice easy option. I think I will do that. Ooh, lad. I mean, not too hard, to be honest. But, hey, I'll take it. Anyway, I'll see you all, brain, please. Don't embarrass me for, like, more than 5 seconds, for God's sake. I will see you all next time. And that'll be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So we'll continue with Symphony of the Night, and we will fill out this damn castle map. Holy shit, there is a lot we still gotta do. But that's fine. This game's fun. See you all next time. Bye.